No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive. Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property, no matter how big or small. Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for by Chance McPeak.
Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
Excited to have you here on the Chase Carson London City Council pregame show. Thank you, Chase, for sponsoring the pregame show, post-game show, and for being there for student athletes. Last night basketball. Team.
Come on.
Shea, the defense was yeah, I get to go do the pregame prayer. Appreciate OBI let me do that, and we'll turn it over to you until we get kicked off here.
The National High School Federation and the Kentucky High School Athletic Association require officials to enforce sportsmanship rules. High school athletics emphasizes positive values. The participants have worked hard to have a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our #1 priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, #1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for by Chance McPeak.
Of Oneida Baptist, welcome to the Martin's Peterbilt 2026 Boys and Girls 13th Region Basketball Tournament. If you are physically able, would you please rise and remove your caps as we begin our time with prayer, followed by our national anthem. Tonight's opening prayer is led by Pastor Ronnie Smith of Restoration Ministries, and our national anthem will be performed by Kim Smith.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this beautiful day that you've given us and for the opportunity to be here tonight and for the wonderful God-given talent that you've given to these young ladies. Lord, I thank you for Oneida Baptist Institute and Lord, their commitment to train world changers. And Lord, we just pray tonight that you would bless our country, those that are in harm's way, that you would keep your hand upon these young ladies tonight, and that you would let it be an injury-free game. And Lord, in all we do, let us never fail to give you the glory and the praise and the honor that you alone deserve. It's in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets thundered, the bombs bursting near, gave through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now let's meet the starting lineups for the teams. First, for the guests on the scoreboard, with a record of 11 wins, 14 losses, the 51st District runner-up, the Barberville Lady Tigers. At guard, a freshman, number 3, Bree Engel. At guard, a sophomore, number 13, Marley Martin. At center, a junior, number 21, McKenna Stewart. At guard, a sophomore, number 23, Sadie Hoffman. And at forward, a senior, number 30, Layla Brock. The assistant coaches, Justin Sizemore. The head coach of Barberville, Amy Shields.
Sophomore, number 13, Marley Martin. Junior, number 21, McKenna Stewart. Sophomore, number 23, Sadie Hoffman. And senior, number 30, Layla Brock. Starting lineup for the Jaguars.
And now for the whole team on the scoreboard, with a record of 22 wins, 6 losses. The 49th District champions, the North Laurel Lady Jaguars. At guard, a sophomore, 00, Bella Lewis. At guard, a senior, number 2, Haley Combs. At guard, a sophomore, number 3, Bella Mayhem. At center, a junior, number 10, Mariella Claybrook. At guard, an 8th grader, number 34, Laylee Phillips. The assistant coaches are Richard Booth, Ivy Mitchell, Gracie Jervis, Courtney Thomas, and the head coach of North Laurel, Eddie Mayhem.
Wow. We thank Chase Carson for sponsoring this pregame show. He's running for the London City Council. Transparent.
Ladies and gentlemen, your officials for tonight's game: Christian Waddle, Jonathan Bogard, John Runyon, Austin Johnson.
Student broadcasters here tonight.
Who's going to fill their shoes?
That's right.
We're glad to have them.
We can't do this forever. Right? Well, we're going to try. All right, North Laurel with the basketball start things on. Ball staying away. Here comes Ingle for Albertville. Coast to coast. Up and in.
Confidence that could be for them, Steve Black, to get a score right away.
Most definitely. I said this really sets on the color. That's money, right? In your house now, you play free, right?
Well, and record-wise, North Laurel can't be sucked into being mediocre. They can't take the they got to get their foot off the brake, so to speak. They got to play hard.
No hit on the miss. Ellis with the shot. Shooting Ingle, no good. Rebound by Albertville. That shot off the mark by Hoffman. Here comes the Jaguars. Hoffman good, no good. No good for the foul. As Brian Lewis will go around to shoot two. We'll get the foul call here in a moment. Looks like it's going to
That was on number 13, Marley Martin, for first. Lewis at the line for 2.
Lewis, double zero. Seven of them on the first shot. Stella gets it one more time. Shot up. This time it's good. On the board to the one, Barberville. We played over a minute here in the first quarter.
Yeah, we're going to 2-3 high. Very high. As soon as they get across half court, they're trying to put a little pressure on Barberville.
Double team in the corner. Now knocked away. Here come the Browns. It's on the size for
Lewis.
It's 3-2.
Unforced turnover. We saw that a lot last night. You can't beat yourself. You've got to make them do right.
Now, Bella's confusing. Bella Sizemore, former great on the Jags, going to UK now. What's the Bellas within this program over the years, right? We had some Smiths, we had some Shelbys, now we got some Bellas.
Number 3's a Mayhem, correct?
And
that's Eddie's daughter.
That's right.
Her play as a young girl. Now you see she's going to be a great player.
Ball knocked out of bounds to the stay with Barberville. 6:14 on the first, as you can see on our video screen. We've got the score. We've even widened it out there, Ronnie. We've got the players and the fouls and the points there.
Yes, figuring this thing out.
Claybrook with the rebound, picks up over to Lewis. After Claybrook up and in, that's 1-2 for the runner.
And she got the rebound on one end, ran the floor, got it, and went it with the left hand for the layup.
5 points in a row from the Jags. It's going to go into the half court. Regain possession.
Number 34 Phillips for North, just an 8th grader. Made all conference. Just a lot of young talent here on this North Laurel team.
And again, we talked about this last night. also doing some prep work today.
3-point basket, Mayhem.
8-0 run for Jack. Doing some work to kind of get some things, get ahead of the tournament. A lot of young players on both sides. Boys and girls tournament here. Youth movement, serving well to the Corbin Arena.
Yeah, it's very exciting to see where the future of the 13th region is. And so for so many years, it's just been that way.
Barberville with the basketball. Knocked away by Holmes as he's going to go coast to coast. She gets the steal. We're going to get a timeout. 10-0 run by North Laurel. 4:52 to go.
Barberville. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we might as well. But just to talk about this defense, you talked about South Laurel's defense last night. North Laurel lets you get past that point, and as soon as you do, they double team you. It's a very high 2-3 zone. Instead of 3 being on the bottom under the goal, they're all at the 3-point line. Big playbook in there, 6'2" plus. It's hard to throw over top of her. And Barberville's having a hard time getting past that phase 1 and 2 of course they got to the 3-point line.
Don't necessarily have to full court press, but like you said, the high defense there as you cross midcourt, and it will get you out of the so far. An early bucket from Darby has been all over since then.
Barberville needs to calm down here, pass the ball, work, and get a good shot. As soon as they catch it on the wing, they try.
And that resulted in one tennis.
Right into Coach Mayhem's game plan.
So England could not capture the ball. Jags with the basketball. 13 minutes. Mayhem, playback. Gets it over to Collins. That shot no good. Rebound by Hoffman. Coming out for Barberville. There's that trap again.
Good screen.
Nice by the England. Get to the baseline in the bucket.
She's got a nice screen there by her big.
Up on the other end.
That was on number 23, Sadie Hoffman, her first.
That'll be the only thing that's going wrong for North tonight.
Yeah, that's really surprising. One thing that you noticed, both games last night, they cranked a lot of threes early. We've not seen that tonight. They watched last night. They saw everybody shooting those NBA threes. They're shooting it a little bit closer, getting better shots, and the percentages are a little higher.
Sophomore in the ball coming into the game. Another bucket. So England 6.
Nice shot, my man.
In the ball, sophomore, nice skip pass over the middle. Playbook.
Anyone in the region that can stop Mariana Quaker when she gets the ball that way.
I think she's already gotten some college offers too, right, Ronnie?
She did even her freshman year, didn't even start and was getting college offers.
The steal by Lewis, coast to coast, no good though. She gets her own rebound. And finds Mayhem right up and underneath for the
Mayhem.
15-6 your score.
She just snuck underneath the zone there and was wide open. No one was around Miss Bella.
Speaking of Bella, Mayhem gets it over to Holmes. Holmes shot up and in.
Nice left-handed shot by Holmes there off of the steal.
Defense leading to easy transition buckets. 3 minutes going to first, 17-6. Drags on top.
Very fundamentally sound North Laurel team.
England, her shot is in.
England.
Barberville. 17 pocket.
You know, Emma Carl, I don't think she played all year. I don't think she was playing early. I couldn't see her back out there. She's a good player.
Yes. Here to Pierce. Skip pass over to Mayhem. She'll take the three. That's out to North. Playbook. Rebound. Gets stripped and she'll go to the line and she's fouled.
That was on 30. Layla Brock, her first.
Get the foul.
Playbook at the line for 2.
4 inches of Claybrook on the court. She is head and shoulders above.
Literally. Substitutions in number 32 back into the contest. And for Barberville, Isabella Izzy Mills, 8th grader, into the contest. One thing that North's not doing very well is free throw shooting well. That's the only thing they've not done.
Phillips got the offensive rebound off that, missed it, and then the ball was out of bounds. But
Timeout on the
got no
floor.
media timeout here, Steve. We'll go ahead and take one here. Appreciate you watching the 13th Region Tournament here on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
All right, back at the Corbin Arena. Oh my gosh, it just blew Ronnie's ears out.
Our volume is working. Let us know. Could you leave us a comment? Let us know if you can hear us, okay?
Nice steal from Bree Ingle. Back from behind by Claybrook.
Yeah, that's you feel she worked hard to get that steal, but Claybrook probably a foot taller than him, and I'm not exaggerating. She did what she was supposed to do.
Again, freshman Ingle. He's having a good night, but everybody else is providing a nice steal. I believe that's going to be
That was in 30. Layla Brock for second.
It's really important that Barberville tries to keep this lead in single digits. Because once it gets to 10, before you know it, it'll be at 20 against Eddie Mayhem's Lady Jaguars.
passing around the top of the key. Take the shot off the mark. He got that far.
3-point basket, Phillips.
Young eighth grader showing that she deserves to be here. There's a steal.
That was on number 13, Martin.
Number 13,
her second.
Martin, her second. So two starters for Barberville. With 2 fouls here with a minute 10 to go in the opening period.
Yeah, Emma Carlo only played in 9 games. I didn't think she was playing early. So she's, I don't know if she was hurt or just came on the team late.
Emma Carlo at the line for
She's
2.
smart punches in the major team even better.
Now with that foul, and speaking of foul, she's at the line for a 2-shot bonus. First one goes in. Just 3 of 7. From the line.
You ought to see this girl pitch. Unbelievable. She's just a sophomore, been pitching varsity level since the 7th grade.
Speaking of softball,
Yeah, Chris Edwards is the coach of it. Chris Edwards talked to him today. He's raring up for another good season.
That's blocked. That's got to be number 3 down there.
She's doing all she can. She's trying hard in there
Foul
for
is on
Peterbilt.
number 30,
Just a lot of fouls.
her third. Claybrook at the line for 2.
It's amazing the free throw shooting problems for North Laurel.
Cadence Mills or KK.
She's just as tall as Claybrook, almost. Number 45 into the game. Yep, she's going to be tall.
Final 45 seconds, first quarter, 22-8 to score. All drives all the time here so far. Another loose ball goes into the hands of the Jags. Phillips,
Riley Phillips.
24-8. It's starting to get away from Barberville.
The ball never touched the ground off that steal. Transition was great for North Laurel.
Almost another steal. Shot no good though. Rebound by Hubbard. Comes Lewis. Final 15 here in the first quarter. Trying to get down the hill. Picked back up to the cone. Phillips. At the cone, top of the key. 2 seconds. Here's a good shot out for Will Martin. Barberville steals it in the first quarter score. North 24, Barberville 8.
Hey, basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by. Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter how big or small, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
Back here at the County Arena, Steve Blackburn Smith representing the National Security doing a great job as hosts so far
Yes, and the first class, Larry, and the different ones, they're just doing great things. Proud of them. It's a great thing about having it here in the arena. They would have had to host the region at their school. They wouldn't have made any money. They're going to make a boatload of money up here because there's so much more room. And that's why it's good to be here.
There wouldn't be an empty seat in the house if they had it over there, I tell you. Claybrook up and in.
Basket by Claybrook.
Hey, Ryan Farmer from over in Leslie County watching us tonight.
Hey, Ryan, nice to have you on. 26 Phillips, running through, no good. I see it open. Look the rebound. Towering over everybody on the quarter. That trap again as he gets across that court.
That was on number 34, Phillips. First.
Back out there.
Still from here, coach. Up and in.
There's another Euro step there, Steve Black. Looked like John Wall.
International flavor here. Oh, she gets another steal. Holmes. She'll take it up once again. This time, blocks from behind.
Very late whistle by the official. The official that was closest did not blow the whistle. the referee in trail
That
did.
was on
He saw
number
something he didn't
43,
like, but
Hoffman.
pretty good defense
First
today.
second.
Hoffman, really good defensive position.
Combs at the line for 2.
Going to say Henry Combs, a senior. In fact, I'm looking at the roster here. If I'm going to look at my jersey, I think he's the only senior on the team.
North Laurel still right there. North Laurel, South Laurel on the 13th Region Media Network have been 1 and 2 all year long.
Second shot, really hot.
Imagine if they didn't have 2 schools. How in the world would you put together one team with those athletes?
Stolen by Claybrook. Combs once again.
Henry Combs.
Henry Combs show here in the second. 5 points. We have a 30-8 lead. Starting to kind of closely fit into that continuous foul situation. Now, they won't actually start that from what I understand. Even if it gets to that margin, it won't actually start to the second half.
They probably won't in the region tournament in the season if both teams agree they can.
So neutral.
But I don't know if they would do that in the region.
Battle royal the basketball, they lose it though. Battle for it, they do retain it. Good job in there. Ingram with it. She goes through and she gets out.
One thing about North
That
Laurel,
was on double zero.
they're still
Lewis.
playing like it's 0-0. And Barberville down 30-8. They're playing their little hearts out. Proud of the Barberville Lady Tigers. They're representing their school. My good friend Andrew Rollart and the other folks up there very well.
I think that's just a testament to Amy Fields and her staff. You know, you're gonna play your part no matter what. One shot's no good enough for neither.
Neither team shoots free throw.
No, it was that way last night too. In both games, it just, you know, again, I guess the depth perception still kind of struggling with that. We might see that kick off maybe into the semifinals. Top of the key, long three, no good from Combs. Rebound, Barberville. She goes to the ground, but they're going to call a foul on Combs.
That was on number 2, Combs.
North
For
Laurel,
first.
as you mentioned earlier, 2 8th graders on the floor. And a third one that comes off the bench that's over 6 foot tall.
No different performance.
No dip at all.
That was defensive play there from Mayden to knock it out of bounds. Barberville inside inbound once again.
Good question for you, Steve, to think about while we're getting the ball going. What are the odds that the region tournament will be won by a school for the boys and the girls, the same school this year? There's not many that can do it.
Not many. Shot goes in.
Green, Ingram.
Ingle's got all of Barberville.
If you think about it, South Laurel boys didn't make it. Corbin girls didn't.
Green Road, you say you got Knox Central. Got both boys and girls teams in it. Whitney County. You've got 3 schools like that. Also, the Road from Whitney County.
Riley Phillips.
We're just taking care of business. Getting the defense, another steal from Combs, and they're just pushing the ball. Gets it to Claybrook. Easy layup.
Not much more she can do at this point. She can't get out there and play with the girls. They've got to take better care of the ball. They just stopping the passes and a little bit of fatigue might be setting in.
And then you continue doing pressure. Again, if you're able to do the pressure, you've got to be well conditioned, right? That's the thing. Well conditioned. Very eighth grader comes in to the contest for Barberville. You got to have good conditioning to do that. But when you're relentlessly getting pounded defensively, it's going to take a lot of it.
Absolutely. You look at North Laurel's bench over there and the players. 7 8 players. 7.
Three-point basket, Phillips.
She went to Johnson Elementary School. My dear friend Brandon Hensley is the principal there. Charter members of my church. He told me she was a good
Lewis.
39-10, 29-point game, 3 minutes to go till halftime. And another steal. Up and up, but here it comes, coast to coast, up and in.
Haley Combs.
They can't even get it to the three-point line most of the
We're
time,
going to have
unfortunately.
trouble determining offensive and defensive players for the game. That's what I did yesterday, just like a side. It's a team effort, and everybody is contributing. Long shot, no good from the half, ready to go back to North. And the call back into the game.
Timeout on the floor.
We're going to take a timeout. I'll let you take it from there.
Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for.
Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
Yeah, we're going to have the defensive player of the game brought to you by Daisy's Dreams Destination. That's our friend Cindy Crisogo. Have her schedule all of your vacation. It's in the car, gets a layup, nice pass. And then the offensive player of the game is brought to you by the folks at Serve Pro. They serve Pulaski and Laurel County. And the most valuable player by VFW Post 3302 out of London.
$33-10, 33-point deficit for Barberville. We'll have an interview with Walter T. Hewlett at the half. Here's some Traskett. Stay tuned for that. Basketball gets stuck in the rim. We don't see that every day, right?
No, none of these girls are going to be able to jump up and get it. They might need Johnny Gray to come out there and jump.
They get another basketball. Oh, they just kind of wedged it in a little bit more. We try again. There we go. We got the basketball back. It'll stay with Carter. 3-10. You can see on the screen. Ball in.
It's 3 shots they've had Steve Black to get it to 35. And and haven't been able to score the last 3 trips.
I will go out of bounds off of Leah Brown. 52 good, 9 seconds to go. She gets a foul here on the first move. He's coming.
Yeah, my buddy. If it wasn't for Case Crowley, I wouldn't be involved in the 13th region anymore. He's the one that made the play.
Okay. Nice skill from Brown. I don't know what mission he had. Goes off the hands. See who was it was two, I think. I see Kendall Merritt, seventh grader, in for everybody. Final half minute here from the Corbin Arena. First half action. 33-2. Takes the three, drives the lane, up and in.
Lindsay Phillips.
Very smooth front end threat.
That ball thrown away as Izzy Mills did not see the pass. So the final 6.9 seconds. As Harrison Foster was in on a camera shot. We're talking Harrison here at halftime. He's got a pretty much. Lewis, long three, no good. And they're at the half line, 45-10. I'll let you take over.
All right, that'll be good. Coach Hewlett's right here behind us. He's going to join us here for the halftime show. Coach, we get Coach on here. And, let's get just a little bit here. We'll have some stats for you. Very soon. So, we'll get some stats for you here in just a couple minutes. So bring this by, we'll park that by, and we'll be able to talk about this first half. Halftime, and we're joined here by a good friend and former coach. And, you know, Marverdale's a small school. They're giving it all they got, but I'm telling you, boys, clicking on all cylinders tonight, Coach.
Yeah, they're playing well tonight. Inside game, just their height and the way they're moving the ball. It's they're getting the shots they want when they want it. And then defensively, you know, they're getting a lot of these cheap baskets free. You know, you get out there and get on the break, and they're capitalized. It makes it hard when you get down like that to really catch up.
Coach Walter Hewlett, and one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you, not just because you know the game, but I wanted to hear some Les Dixon stories. If I understand correctly, you were his great school coach. Is that true? I can't imagine you getting him to complete a suicide or full court running. How was he back in the day?
Well, he saved himself. He didn't lay it all out at one time. He wanted to be able to have something left at the end of the game. Les was good.
Yeah, he told me. He said, "Man, coach for making that, coach Hewlett for making that happen." Talk about all your years of work, Coach. What was 33 together? Started where you started, where you ended up.
I got lucky in Hazelwood in January and finished that year. We went to the league. There's a vacancy, and Coach Cox had gone up to the middle school. And just all kind of they took over the program there. And, you know, when you're a new guy, you get to do basketball, girls and boys basketball, football, 4-H. You know, I got to do it all, and I got to coach with what I call one of the legends, Dean Morris. Taught me a lot about the game and just his presence, and so I was very blessed to get to work with Coach Morris. And then he moved on up to the junior high the next year, and Coach Browning came back and was there a year before he left. And then we just took over the program and worked hard. I think we had a lot of really good these young guys and ladies too, came and worked hard, and we were very successful. And we went to the girls and boys baseball. We went 3 or 4 years and didn't lose a game.
Wow.
Just undefeated, and we won the county tournament, which was a big deal back then. You got to play at the Laurel County High School Pro. I mean, and you're in school, so the best all the kids in. And it was a great environment, and I think it was one of the things that helped keep Laurel County tradition going is we built that at an early age in our kids, and they wanted to get that going. And so So we're very blessed to get to be a part of that before then we opened Northwell Junior. And I left and went over there for a year. And I worked with Coach Bolt as an assistant coach. So because we played during the day, so when school was out, I could go to high school.
Wow.
And to get to work with him and Coach Fredericks and you know their legacy. I mean, it speaks for itself. And then after we went North Junior High, Coach Bowling retired. And he left. Coach Fredericks said, I want you to take the head job and you be the assistant. But he said, hey, I want to stay right where I'm at and you take the head coaching job. And so I did. And Coach Fredericks and Coach Wood with Coach Bowling with us. They played in the 3 state championship. Coach Wood helped us in and Coach Gray helped us to get the year in there. But that brings us to the 1991 season. So it's just a big deal for me. The state champion for 50. And it's so rewarding because those kids, some of them had it early. So they come through the program early. And so you get to coaching again and that level. So it's been a really good ride. Great kids.
Stacey Reed.
Right. We know that family relationship there with what she did and the that'll be playing in girls' team, I think like the 6th grade or 7th.
In student section, we see you. Fort Bank supports students on and off the court with checking accounts designed to help you build your future. Fort Bank, proud supporter of local athletes. Parents in the stadium, while your athletes are working toward a championship, are you working toward your dream home? Fort Bank offers competitive mortgage options with local decision makers.
So you know the 12th region very well.
Your home team.
13th region. What's the biggest difference? I think when they split and put more of the
student section, you bring the energy. Now bring that same energy to your finances. Fort Bank offers accounts designed to help you build credit, save smart, and win long at your high level.
Hello, Jaguar and Power fans. Tonight we have Mrs. Princess Jones from North Laurel. She's going to be rolling in the dough this morning. And I brought the Fort Bank coaching team. All girls.
And boys and girls. What would you do? Well, yeah. It'd be, as a coach, it'd be really tough, because where do you draw that line? Look at the kids.
All right, get ready. You're ready, go.
I like that idea, but I think more than many kids have got the chance to play that wouldn't have. That's right. There's the thing. And at the end of the day, high school career and experience, that's a lifetime experience. And so I guess as much as I want more fans, we'll stay focused and we'll compete.
Okay, we got 10 more seconds. Well, looks like she's $100 richer. Thank you, champion.
Walter T. Hewlett with us tonight. Coach, thanks for joining us. We just wanted to get you on here, talk to you, and appreciate all you do. I can see them. Oh, yeah. You're going to come down and hang out with us. And, I'm in here. We're good. It will be. I just can't wait, just kind of see what's going on. But thanks for all you do for the community. Thanks for taking a few minutes to be with us tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for what you're all doing.
All right. We have
Have a great night. It's tea time. Coach Walter T. Hewlett with us there. He's a legend in Laurel County. He's been around 43 years. Just great to hear some Les Dixon stories and talk some different things. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, Steve Black is taking over the radio and this audio part. So we'll be back here in just a moment here on the L4 Security. 13. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry, and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Whether you're managing your first paycheck or preparing for what's next, Hometown Bank is here to help you get started with confidence. Stop by your nearest Hometown Bank location to learn more today. Remember, FDIC equal housing. Since 1946, Jackson Manchester Lumber Company has been serving Manchester and all of southeast Kentucky with quality lumber, hardware, and home services in Canada. We're proud to welcome you to our new location at 1300 South Highway 41 in Manchester. Same trusted name.
We've done some work
New
together,
place.
things like that. So we're trying to ask
Ready
some
to
different
serve
questions
you.
here too. And maybe we haven't
This
talked
year's
about
13th
One thing
Region
I was
Tournament is
interested in,
sponsored by
how did you get your interest
Haley
actually
Joe
in
Field,
podcasts? I don't think we've ever talked
Sheriff
about it. I think I
John
may
Brewer
have
of
told
Laurel
this
County,
story when we did our last
Bill
interview
Smith,
here with the WYT.
Okay. Wildcat Gun Farm,
Okay, so
London
my
Tourism
7th grade
and Parks,
year, the Bills were playing
Safe
against the
Route
Chiefs.
Home Care
Remember that
of
overtime
Florida,
game, the divisional round
Dollar
of
General,
2021. And so a bunch of my
CMW
buddies, I was at an
Architects and
Xbox
Engineering,
party, and my
and the University
bunch
of
of my other buddies were
Tacoma.
playing video games, and they
Good
were
luck
playing the
to
game,
all teams.
and I was watching them, and they're like, Harrison,
We
just tell us what's going on.
open from
And so
6
I had to
a.m.
describe in
until
detail
midnight,
everything that was
7
going
days a
on.
week.
They were going buck wild.
Serving
They said it was
corporate
overtime
area
game.
for
They were
over
the Bills
40
away.
years.
That was a really
Stop
close
by
game.
today.
I walked
Wendy's
away from that
in
game, and I
Florida.
was like, okay, what's bed? And I was
Ladies and
great time
gentlemen,
because,
we'd
you
like
know,
to take a
I
moment
played
to
sports
thank
for so
you for
long.
being here
I
today
played
and
football since
supporting
I
this
was
tournament.
yay high.
Waste Connection is
Basketball,
proud to
baseball as
sponsor this
well.
event, and
And so
even more
one
proud
thing
to
I've
serve
always
the
told
surrounding
growing up
community.
is that,
We
Coach
truly
would get on the
appreciate
bus
the
sometimes.
opportunity
I was
to get
playing
back
back
and
and
support
forth
our
there,
local
and I
schools,
was thinking,
athletes, and families.
they used to get on to me and say,
Be sure to
you
stop
think
by
about
Waste
analytics,
Connection
analyzing it. I have a really bad issue
and to
of
learn
kind of
more
looking
about our
around, looking
city's
to see what
clean
everybody else is
robot
doing, see
cleaning
what they're
process
doing,
for
learn
home
the
or business.
terms and everything.
Thank
So
you again for
I'm doing the
allowing
game
Waste
fundamentally
Connections
from
to
an
be part
analytical
of this
standpoint,
great
not
event.
so much a physical
And good
standpoint.
luck, all
And
teams.
so I fell in love with, being able to describe these things and doing radio. So
St.
whenever
Joseph London and St.
my
Joseph
8th grade year went by, I
Medical Group
didn't really think
proud to
anything of it,
sponsor
and I
the
thought, well,
13th
I
Region
might give it a
basketball
try,
tournament.
maybe not broadcast,
To
just
carry
media
the
as a whole.
news
So I was going to do the
for its
marketing
community.
pathway, just kind of breeze through that. Then Mr. Matlock
Senator
calls me,
Robert
just
Stivers
Matlock
is
calls
proud
me,
to
calls
sponsor
me,
the 2026
started media
Martin's
marketing
Peterbilt
pathway, we're buying
13th
equipment,
Region
we're
Boys
this and
and
that.
Girls Tournament.
And so then
Good luck to all the participating
and so
teams from
I was
Senator
going to
Robert
play
Stivers.
football, I was going to play basketball, and maybe even baseball.
Renfro Concessions is a
Soccer,
proud
I said,
sponsor of the 13th Region Basketball Tournament. Give us a call for your athletic concession needs. 606-549-1334.
Football broadcast this year, and that was a whole lot of fun.
PRPC TV is proud to partner with ODITA.
I fell in love with it from the jump. I love looking at the game from an analytical standpoint.
Boys and girls
So,
13th Region Basketball Tournament.
now, the student pathway, talk about that here for a moment. So,
You can find us on Facebook and YouTube by searching PRPC Thanks from the staff came on professional coaches, experts, and
So we actually, Mr. Matlock, like I said,
the 13th Region Tournament is proudly supported by Praxel Line Service.
They actually had
Praxel is a utility service company dedicated to keeping communities powered, safe, and connected. From everyday infrastructure to storm response, their crews work behind the scenes to deliver reliable power and backup. Praxel schools, student athletes, and the communities they serve. Best of luck to all teams.
Sophomore year, that is video and studio fundamentals. You're studying movies, you're looking at movies. So it's not all the Blue Bowl Network, kind of the Blue Bowl Network class. There are kids that take video for years and never touch the Blue Bowl Network. So, but we always offer kids, hey, let's come down with us and pictures, let's, commentate and do all this stuff. And the class that I'm in, it's 4th period, and it's yearbook. We work
do. And so there's another one. There's digital imaging is one of them, where it's mostly just working with Adobe Express and Premiere Pro and with video editing. So like I said, so our tech guy who worked this year, Chase Phillips, he didn't do blue and gold for 3 years, but he's going to be certified in Adobe Premiere. He's going to be able to have other people like Chase. Certifications in multiple different things. So softwares where I really like that because kids, it's not just people take a video and download it. It's if you really do anything related to any sort of graphic design, it's awesome.
Let's see.
I really like interviews. I really like being able to talk to a coach after he's calmed down, talking to his players. I like being up here and being on the president of the arena is amazing. I like graphics up here. I like graphics. Keeping score, keeping up with stats, little things like that for analytics.
You've done some little new things this year. Why don't you tell us about that? That's some really neat things that you're doing.
So the last 2 years, we've talked about adding in camera angles, adding in extra angles, being able to do interviews afterward, being able to do stuff. And so that was just kind of fancy concept stuff. I think about my freshman year was so far out of reach. And last year kind of was too. We kind of stuck the same, just one single camera going back and forth, update the score. And this year we introduced multiple cameras.
Ladies and gentlemen, the second half will be continuous clock.
It's become a very, almost so many things going on. So we're jam-packed right now, and we're going to have a whole lot more next year as well.
It's great that you've got that interest, within the school, within a lot of the kids that will do that. And we're going to keep you here for a little bit of the second half. But I wanted to ask you real quick,
Phillips.
high school, especially, are you going to continue in the sense of media and communication? Talk about that for a moment.
So yes, I will. I'm planning on attending the University of Georgia for Entertainment Media Studies. So we kind of thought, I looked at schools over the years for broadcasting, and I never really thought about Georgia. And so Mr. Matt Watt kind of sat me down, and he was like, "Okay, Harrison, we're going to talk about a few colleges here." And so he said, Georgia, try Georgia out. Athens, about 5.5 hours away. They have a good mass communications, the Grady College of Mass Communications. And I said, sure, I'll go out and visit. I'll probably visit this college, just see whatever I like best. So this past spring, about a year ago, over March of last year, we took a trip down to Athens, and we toured. We looked at the Mass Communications College. It was perfect. Everything was beautiful. It was immediately. I walked in. Even when I walked in the hotel, they had for visitors. They have stuff spread out on the beds and whatnot, and the graphics. And I was like, oh my goodness! And, being able to look at all the sports stuff they do, all the media, and how they were talking about, okay, you're going to do this and this and this your first year, and your second year, you're going to be doing this, this, and this. And I was, you said it there, I fell in love. I knew immediately that that's where I wanted to go, and so I haven't visited another college since.
Awesome. So, best of luck to you when you're doing that. So I want to get you out of here on business. What has been, you've done this for 3 years now. You've had some time here at the region as well. What's been the most favorite part? Or maybe one memory that you've taken so far in your career doing this at North Central?
So I'll give you a rewarding part. I will give you one memory because North Falls playing. I have so many memories up here at the arena because my dad's a principal of Knox, so we would always go to the arena. But for broadcasting, I'll give you broadcasting.
Okay.
So most rewarding part is connections like this, Steve.
Okay.
I've been able to talk to Wes, and I've been able to talk to John North and these other guys, and just be able to talk to that media. And I remember you said yesterday. It's like a big family reunion in the 13th region. I love the region tournament here. It's like everybody's like, hey, buddy, how's it going? And I love the connections that we make through media because, you're probably representing a school, but through media, everybody's working. They have a career. They know what they're doing. So I'll give you my number one broadcasting moment. Okay. First round region tournament 2024 would have been my freshman year. Knox Central was playing North Laurel, and 51-12 was the score in there. North Laurel.
He's doing some broadcasting now. Very good.
And I remember we were fighting back and forth the entire game, and Evan Hubbard comes down. It's a 1-point ball game, and I said, just hold on to it and park the bus. You're up by 1. And he shoots a 3 from near NDA range and drains it. Dagger wins the ball game. And after going 3-25 the year before, we went to the semis. We ended up losing the quarter in the semifinals, but that was, I posted on my Instagram. I was buck wild. Crazy. I think it was me and Peyton Barnhill maybe in that game, but that was definitely one to go. But obviously, the 3 straight region championships for the boys was very fond memories watching those teams play.
Well, I'm going to have to cut it short. They're giving us the cut sign, right? It is a media, right? So, but thank you again, Harrison. Appreciate that. Best of luck to you again. Continue going forward. Just go ahead and lay that down and jump back here as well. Harrison Prosper of the Blue and Gold Network.
Thank you very much. I'll see you around.
There we go. All right. Yeah, they were giving me the cut sign on there, so that's how they do it in media, right? So, but again, thanks to Harrison for taking the time, buddy. Great job, man.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
All right, 53-12 the score. North Laurel on top. 3:44 to go in the third quarter. Continuous clock situation. Good time talking to Mr. Hewitt. Share a couple of memories as Mr. Hewitt was the superintendent of Knox County Schools a long time ago. He remembered me well.
Yeah, that's pretty good. He had the interesting to be in the 12th region for a long time and go to the 15th. So I was able to ask him as a coach, switching regions, what was the biggest difference? And he gave some good input there. He said the 13th region is a lot more physical, and the 12th is more of a finesse. And that was a big adjustment for him. The physicality of the 13th region.
Fellas on number 11, Beckler, first verse.
So right now, again, some players that are getting some playing time in this contest for North Carolina that always do win that. So again, already 90 minute class, we were going on to the semifinal round. I think the job is continue to stay hard as the season is coming to a end.
They made it to the arena.
They did.
That was a big deal for Coach Shields to be here.
Good accomplishment for Coach Shields and her team. You have to get to that point. Not everybody can say that, right? Only 8 schools can say they made it to the arena on the region tournament.
North Laurel is just clicking on all cylinders coming into this tournament with a record of 22-6. It'll be 23-6 here after a while.
Shot no good from Baker. Here comes Peterbilt.
That was on number 3, Mayhem, her first.
So we got Paul, Hubbard, Phillip, Mayhem, and Baker. 3 from North Park. Long 3 from Martin, no good. We got Martin, Freedom, Hartman. We'll see.
4 for 12 with North Florida in the first half of the free throw line.
That's crazy, isn't it?
They continue, you know, if they don't see any better than that Friday, that could be a problem for the
Even if the Steelers are going to get
That was on number 13, Martin, her third. Begley at the line for 2.
I don't math very well. I didn't go to kindergarten and it's hard. So some of my friends are kind of doing that. Even though they, oh, that's right, you got to kindergarten. I guess you did. I don't know. Dazzler and Philpott number 5 into the game for New York. Number 23, Casey Robinson into the contest.
Looking forward to the defensive player of the game, brought to you by Sindri Crisologo's business. It's called Daisy's Dream Destination. The offensive player of the game, brought to you by ServPro. And the MVP of the game, brought to you by the good folks at VFW Post 3302 out of North.
England misses rebound to Martin.
That was number 45, Hubbard, her first. Martin at the line for 2.
To get into scoring position. First shot off the rim. Yeah, 2 points. Second shot, no good. Rebound by Philpott. Ball stolen away by Barberton. Good. Playing hard despite the deficit. Off with it. Big shot down to the and the slot.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Tell you, that's going to be a game. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to Coach T, Bell County, against Colonel Smith.
Ball stolen away. Basketball. Robinson.
Bagley stayed with Barber to put the next line.
Too bad we don't have sound effects on here. Bagley on three from the corner, no good. Rebound by Robinson. Hubbard now, turnaround jumper, it's short. They have blocked this over there for the Tigers. She goes coast to coast, no good. And Hubbard's there for the Jaguars. Gets it over to Robinson. Now spelling back, now Layla Brock with it. Layla playing her last game. Seniors for the Tigers.
Coach Shield's done a wonderful job this year with his team. A big upset there in the district tournament. Opportunity to play here in the arena. I'm glad these girls had the opportunity to experience.
Get it into Robinson. Kicks it over. We got a new player in number 35, Allie Gray. Shot no good. Trying to save it. But they'll say out of bounds. Back over to the Tigers. Continuously running here. It's 5:50 and 50 for a 12 score.
11 steals for the Cougars in the first half. That is unbelievable.
And she turned a lot of those into good points as well. She would take the steal and still take the post.
We're excited about we're excited about our post-game show brought to you by Chase Carson, running from London City Council.
All 3-point basket, Robinson. 57 for every score. We're going to get some hockey-like substitutions, Ronnie Smith. Line change here for Barberville, looks like. We'll kind of sort that out as we go. The Tigers will follow the 15th on the season. In there right now, number 10, Peterbilt. Ball stolen by Gray. And in and out, Cullen blows the rim. Or maybe the cousin. Ball goes out of bounds. Let's see who else is in there. We're going to keep blocking it. I'm not sure if it's not what you hear.
Double foul.
Timeout on the floor.
This is a double foul. That's okay. So we'll take a timeout here. We'll be right back on the L4 Security 13th region.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County.
Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter how big or small, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
And someone's going to help us. I got to know. 23 inch field. Say the best 23 out there. It's actually 32. It's 32. She's the best 32 on the court. 3.5 minutes to go in this contest. 57-12. Right now, we're just at the point where players are getting a chance here just to get some time here on the region floor running, which, you know, it's like, look, I played in the region, right? I played in the big stage, so you've got to love that.
That is on the 55, Lawson, her first.
Chill, involved with it. We're so glad that they're here. They've made it up to get to play here at the arena.
You know, a theme that we talked about this week so far is youth, right? Youth movement. So we've got a youth movement at Peterbilt as well. So a lot of, as the kids say, youngins coming down and being good next year. So just the experience you get here, you can apply that to your next year.
Great for
So the ball out of bounds, if you target goes long, under 2 40 to go. You might see here at some point, Ronnie, maybe there toward the end to kind of maybe do a substitution to kind of let Layla kind of bask in as she finishes her career. And I think that Barbara will faithful will recognize that and will give her, you know, that.
3-point basket, Robinson.
He's got 2 threes on the night off the bench here. We're 2 minutes away from the end of this contest. Brock, a long 3, no good.
Three-point basket, Kelly Gray.
Williams there for the Jazz. Getting some baskets here on the regional stage. Back to the hoop. Is it good when I count it? I think they will. Let's see who gets credit for that.
Basket is good by Mills. Fouls on the 55, Lawson, her second.
She gets an opportunity for the antique 3. They play a full short rebound by Lawson. Kenzie Lawson into the goal for the Jazz. Drive up, no good. That's the rebound. That's a good rating. Gets her a rebound. She's in the corner. Swings around over the field pass. And the 5 is in the contest. Long 3, give it to her.
3-point basket, Kelly Gray.
On the night, so making that scoring column run. You know, if they used to have the old box scores in the newspaper, right? You buy the newspaper, see the name of the box score. I kind of miss those days, right? I remember getting the old newspaper. You could go to the sports section and see all the box scores, right?
You get to the West.
Yeah.
Go see what the
Oh,
West
gotcha.
do and see how many got start SBs and RBIs. And you had to learn how to read all that.
Final seconds from the arena. Your final score is 66-14. So, again, your final thoughts as we kind of
City Council. Have some great guests. We'll get some stats as well. And be able to talk to us. So we'll take a time out. We'll be back right after these messages. We'll watch some about the organization of the 13th
Ladies and
region
gentlemen, your
media
L4 Security 13th Region Media Network, Gondola Italian Restaurant.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
We're back here on the L Security 13th Region Media Network. Brooke joins us here courtside. It's nice to see you in person. You know, we talked through Zoom, I guess, or whatever you call it through the year, but congratulations on the nice victory tonight. You guys were clicking on all cylinders.
Yes, yeah, we wanted to come in and show everyone that we're ready to play the region, so we came in and really wanted to get a feel for the court, so you saw we were pushing the ball a lot and really giving our all on defense.
From routine checkup to preventative services.
Much of an advantage was it for you guys to have the first night off? You know, you could, I don't know if you were down here last night or if you practiced whatever, but you know, everybody already has a night. You can come here on night two and just relax.
To schedule an appointment, call 606-546-4060. Access Family Health, caring for Barbara family every day.
What I saw just from my perspective, following you guys through the years, was all business. You guys came up on the floor because sometimes if you're not careful, you won't play as hard. If the talent you're playing against isn't that great, it's the old cliche coaches building. You guys said, you know what, we're going to get out here and get off to a good start.
Yeah, that's kind of something
Learn
we
more
talked
at
about a lot.
Primary Care Provider.
Throughout the year, whenever we play
Advent Hill.
not as good. We just want to come in.
Appalachian Wire.
Play the best.
Local support. Real people. When you call Appalachian Wire, you're speaking with someone from right here in Eastern Kentucky. Our dedicated customer service team understands the region, your needs,
You know,
how
just
they
thinking of
are.
you being so
Because
young,
we live
now you're an
and work here,
upperclassman,
just like you.
all the great
Visit
girls
us
you guys
at
play with.
AppalachianWireless.com.
You're coming up, and now you're that one. You're the one of the older ones on
Crown
the deal, or
Estates
one of the
and
older
Medical
ones.
Spa.
How does it feel to be there?
Elevated beauty meets
It's kind of
expert
sad,
care.
to be honest.
We invite you to experience our
Over like the past
fine
couple of weeks,
location.
it's really
200 Allison Boulevard in
really
Gordon
with my best
and
friends. So I'm
315 Hospital Drive in Barton.
they give it my all.
To reserve your personalized experience, call 606-277-2999. Crown Estate and Medical Spa. Houses of Growth.
That's why you hear even in games like this.
Tonight, this tournament is brought to you by
Congratulations.
Happier Banking
This
today.
weekend. Don't know who you're going to play, but I know you'll be ready either way. We're a big fan, okay?
Thank you.
All right, Ellen Claiborne was clicking on all cylinders tonight here on the Chase Carson halftime show. He is a great sponsor. He's running for London City Council. We appreciate him for being with us and
This
helping
year's
us out.
13th region tournament is
Just a
sponsored
couple
by
of messages. I
Commonwealth
think I
Attorney
figured out
Haley
our
Joe Field,
sound issue. We'll need to
Sheriff
work on that here.
John Root of Laurel County,
Okay. Okay. We'll be
Hello,
back right
my
after
name is
this.
Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raise my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for by Chance McPeak.
All right, we're back here at the arena. North Laurel wins bigs. And we had Mariana Claybrook. You can go. I want you to go back and listen to her interview. She is so smooth. She's a junior now. She's an upperclassman. Been around. She absolutely killed it in talking. She's
Hope we fix our audio issues as well. So hopefully you can hear this better. During the commercial break, we were able to kind of change a couple of things. So again, it was kind of faint. It was coming off the computer, so you can still hear things, but maybe not as clearly. Hopefully you can hear clearly now. But you see again on and off. Just back to the semifinals on Friday. And so I guess we're waiting for some other superlatives as well.
Yeah, we will. We'll go ahead and Claybrook is our offensive player of the game, brought to you by the good folks at Serve Pro that serve Pulaski and Laurel County. Thank you, Serve Pro. Mariella Claybrook is the offensive player of the game. Now take a look at the defensive player of the game. Haley Combs, number 2, the only senior on this team. Brought to you by Daisy's Dream Destination by Simbri Crisologo, our good friend. And let her take care of your vacation stuff for you. Simbri, she'll do you well.
You mentioned
Haley,
sure Haley Combs.
They don't run off. He is the D player of the game.
11 seals.
11. Cody Marion's going to join us.
All right. So, well, I'm going to jump out of here.
Yeah, get me one of them. Let them know we can only have one at a time. And so that's unbelievable at the way to get going. Haley is with us tonight. So we're excited to have her. She is our defensive player of the game. Miss Haley Combs. She just gets to go from one interview to another. Do you feel like a celebrity tonight?
I wish.
11 steals in the first half.
Yep.
Is that a record for you? I mean, dang on.
They've asked me that in another one. I really don't know. I don't keep track. I didn't know how many I had until somebody told me.
That is absolutely, positively crazy. What a great fit. Here's what I love about what you guys know. You came in here, and they upset to get here. Careful, you could have lowered playing, and a lot of times as a coach, we want to make sure our team stays where they need to be and doesn't get mediocre. You guys came out on all cylinders. You didn't back down. You didn't back up. You were as aggressive as if you were playing South Laurel tonight. That was a mindset you had coming in. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's tournament time. We're here playing for a championship, and that's all we're here for. So we're staying locked in. We're here to win.
Well, it's all business. I didn't like you guys. Okay, you put your business suits on. You're ready for work here tonight. And just thinking about what a lot of people, and that's why we love promoting the whole 13th region. Not everybody's had a chance to watch you play and different things. If they're in different parts of the region, they don't understand that you're the only senior. That you're playing. There's 6 or 7 8th graders on this roster. How has that been for you? Everybody that came up when you were a kid, and now you're that senior that everybody looks at. How does that feel?
Yeah, I mean, it is different, but I'm still playing for them, and they're playing for me.
That's good.
I'm also playing for Mayhan. I'm just happy to play for North.
Yeah, and these young players have stepped up, and it's going to be a great Final Four. I know you don't care who you play, whether it be Bell or Whitley County, but what will you stay around and watch the night and score a bit?
Sure.
Well, it'll be good. Well, we know you got things to do, people to see. Thank you for taking a minute. You're our defensive player of the game, and we hope to see you this weekend.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, that's Haley Combs.
11 steals tonight. She's a defensive aide, and she did a phenomenal job. Yeah, come on, bring that chair up just a little bit. You get a little bit closer. You want? She kicked your spot. Be next. That would be good. We get going here, and it's going to be a great night. Miss, that's nice to meet you face to face. We had you on the show one time.
Yeah.
What a great go. Put that mic a little bit. Had a great game, great shooting game. Did really well. Finished with 14 points, and you guys, your bench got to play a lot. You could have had a lot more than that if you'd have played the whole game. But VFW was 3302. They are the sponsor of the MVP. Tell us how it felt tonight coming out here playing on this big arena floor.
So last year I didn't get to really play as much. I was in 7th grade, so I've never felt like what it felt like to even like be on the floor. Like last year I didn't get to start or even be on the floor. I never got playing time. But this year, getting to start, it's like such a good feeling, and like all your hard work paid off, and like it's just a good feeling.
You've been working, having a great season so far. 23-6 on the season, and most people don't realize how young your team is. There's a lot of people that are your age and you're great on this team. A lot of people don't realize that, do they?
No, I'm in 8th grade.
Yeah,
we have a young team.
So I think that's an advantage too for a lot of where they play the girls season early in middle school. So a lot of the girls were able to play middle school, right? And then they come up and play. Did you play middle school as well?
Yeah.
Wow. So you've been playing ball since the start of school, right?
Yep.
So how was that different coming out of the middle school competition going right into the varsity?
Well, middle school is a lot more slower. I like middle school ball because I feel like I get more like chances.
Yeah.
Like it's not as fast paced, But high school ball, I really like it too because I get to just be around the atmosphere and everybody, and it's just a big crowd.
Well, you got a lot of fans and a lot of people that that are rooting for you and rooting for your team. And a great start night. Did you have any trouble adjusting to the crowd and just go out and play and have a good time?
Yep.
But we're proud of you, the MVP, 8th grader, the MVP of the game tonight. Congratulations. We hope to get to talk to you some this weekend, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Tell everybody we said hey. All right. That's Miss Laylee Phillips, the 8th grader. She had a phenomenal game. She's the MVP. We'll go over all of those again, and just a great performance tonight. By the North Laurel Lady Jaguars, joined my coach, Eddie Mann. Thanks for having me, buddy. I know you got people to see, but you've always been so good to help us here at the network, and just want a chance to brag on your girls tonight. Came out clicking on all cylinders and never looked back.
Well, I don't think we ever established ourselves in the half court, but luckily we were able to get our defense going and score the transition. And as time went on, we started shooting the ball a little bit better because we were able to get those layups off transition. That's what you really have to do when it comes to tournament play is you say defense first and take care of business there because you may not always have those nights in the half court.
Well, that is true. It comes with 11 steals in the first half. I know what the records would be and different stuff like that, but it's for the 13th region. But that's got to be right out there, Coach.
She's a special player. She is not just everybody looks at points per game, and that kid is in the last 3 to 4 weeks really took that part to another level for us, which we've been asking for a while. But the part that I don't think most people had ever seen was how many steals, how many assists, how much she runs our team, and that part is just sad that in our society that we don't recognize that a little bit more. I wish that we were able to, as fans of the game, appreciate those players because those are the players that help you win as much as that kid who scores 25.
Not only did she have 10 points, but she assists with those 11 steals just to bring your point home, and obviously got to rest them a little bit. How important was that to get young kids? Your team's young.
The whole team.
Come on.
Our team's 8th grade.
That's what I was trying to tell people because not everybody gets to see the year. They're all playing their own games, and people from Jackson County, Harlan County. We've got so many people watch the network. Is that I don't know if there is a younger team in the region.
I really don't think there is, honestly. Jackson County, that would be about the only team I could think of that. If our team is 8th graders, and they're good.
Yeah.
You know, when they came out, it doesn't like score get ups. We have a Vic roster, my rock. I don't come throwing out there and then be able to handle, shoot the ball, defense, and that is a great feeling as a coach. Your bench going, man, I know as good as this kid over here, or that kid, but that's the culture that we're trying to build here, that we're trying to keep working for is, we'll try to put winning first. And so far, our kids have really done a great job of that over the last few years, and this team is no different, even though they're young. To it.
Makes me smile seeing your little Belle out there. She's just out there had a great night tonight. She's every play when we had our leagues out the little old Lily School, and just watching her grow up. What's it mean for you to be able to be a part of her growth?
It has been one of the best things to be able to watch that. I'm going to be honest with you. I tried to play basketball.
Did.
I'm glad she did too, but she always fell in love with it. I was afraid she was going to love it because she saw how much I loved it. But she fell in love with it. She's worked her butt off at it. She's 5 foot. She's out there, not the most athletic, not counting the most this, not that. She works her butt off for it. And I'm proud of her for that. She keeps her head up, and she's a great teammate. And I think I'm as proud of that as just about anything.
Well, just to have, Haley and any other girls that are for Phillips and for Bella and the different ones to be able to see what they've got to carry on after they go on. But Coach, this Final Four after it gets set tonight, it's going to be a very strong Final Four with Metro and South on that other bracket. It seems like it's stronger than it's been in recent years from top to bottom, 1 to 4. I think it's going to be a great Final Four, and I'd like to see people pack this gym out or the arena out Friday because they need to come and see how ahead our 13th region is, and they're so young. The future is so bright.
The future's a great team. Some that's not even here. Harlan County is a great team. I mean, we got a lot of great teams that are in the 13th region. Special. People don't understand. They need to go around to other region tournaments. And see how special our region tournament is and how great this is. And talent on the floor, our venue, our people, the people, the hosts, everything about this right here is always top notch. And then, quite honestly, this college floor, this arena, I know there's some problems with it being disconnected and all that, and I agree with it. But this helps prepare whatever team does win.
Absolutely.
For Upper Arena.
Well, and here's the great point. Oneida Baptist Institute host tournament. They're going to make a heck of a lot more money up here, Coach Mahan, than they ever would trying to have it there. What in the world would we have done if we had to all go to OBI? I don't even know if they would have allowed that. Well, is that gym even big enough?
It definitely wouldn't be big enough to hold the people that's here right now. And this is not even a fraction of what I think will be here, throughout the rest of the tournament. So, that's I understand. I miss too. I'm old school.
I'm the same way.
I miss those packed gyms and people standing on the floor and they're right there. Love it all.
And cleaning out in between games and having to come back in.
But there's so many great things with this. It's not going to go away. People need to just realize we're going to make the best of this right here, and there is a very special part of this. So, and these kids love it, and that's ultimately what this is for. I'm sorry, the kids are loving it, so this is a great opportunity.
Just close it in, put the student sections on the ends.
Yes,
I think that could be doable. I don't think it would be that hard.
We are the host next year, so
there's
some things we could try to do.
Absolutely. I know they get the big trucks in here. You could still do that.
Yes, you could.
But if you could get the student sections on the ends, that's right. It's coming back to the 49th. That's going to be fun.
That's going to
be
next
fun. Year. But, Coach, I know you got a lot to do. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. I'm so proud of you, buddy.
Appreciate you.
All right, North Laurel wins big. Coach Eddie Mahan, one of the great ambassadors of the 13th region. And you've been listening to the Chance Carlson halftime show. Mr. Chance Carlson is running for the City Council for London, and we're excited about it. We're going to go over these superlatives one more time to let you know because we had to kind of hit them quick when these girls come out here. They've got other people to talk to, and we kind of had to hurry up and get them on the air. So it made a big win for us. But the Daisy's Dream Destination, Sembry Crisologo, let her take care of your vacations. You need help. We all need help with that. Sembry is a great friend. I've known her for 25 plus years. Probably, I hate to say it, longer than that. She sponsored the defense player of the game. That was Miss Haley Combs with 11 first-half steals. She was the defensive player of the game. Thank you, Simbri, for sponsoring that defensive player of the game. The offensive player of the game is brought to you by the good folks at Serve Pro. They serve Laurel County and Pulaski County for all your cleaning, restoration, and your construction needs. See the good folks at Serve Pro. Mariella Claybrook is the offensive player of the game, had 11 points in the game, and did a wonderful job. Thank you, Serve Pro, for helping promote the student athletes here of the 13th region. And that leads us to the most valuable player of the game, brought to you by the good folks at the VFW, post 3302 out of London. They're investing in the young people of this community. And the MVP of the game was an 8th grader for North Laurel, Laylee Phillips, with 14 points. She was the leading scorer for her team. And congratulations to these young ladies for being the superlatives and players of the game. Back with Steve Black now, that's with us tonight. Steve, you've had a chance to digest it, look at these stats. Here's the thing. Haley Combs, not only with those 11 steals, he 6 assists.
Yep.
On top of that, and only 1 turnover.
So adding on the basketball, Haley Combs, and you talk about the 10 points, 6 assists, you can again count that for at least 12 more points in that regard. So a big contributor tonight for North Laurel. So, and 5 of 7 from the field, so shot it very well. Overall statistics here, I think, for the game, we'll take a look. Look like, again, according to the stats here, overall, Barberville, 22% from the field, did not make a three-point basket, did not make a free throw. And for North, 47% from the field. 3 of 10 from behind the arc, 33%. Again, just 4 of 12 from the line. So, again, the only thing you could say with North that maybe you need to work on free throw shooting. And the thing is, as you go along in that, Ronnie, you know that a cliche, but it can make the difference between a win or a loss, especially if you get into the semifinal round. But, again, good business trip for North, just like we had for South last night. So you've got the 3 top teams, RPI-wise, in the region in the semifinals Friday. The 4th team in the RPI taking on Whitley County tonight, then that'd be the Bell County Bobcats. So looking forward to this one. We talked about the possibility of maybe the most competitive of the 4 games so far on the girls' side of the tournament. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, Maddie Hopkins is a beast for Whitley County. She is tenacious, and she's got some great talent around here. Whitley County improved as the season did, and they shocked Corbin, early and made it to the place South and lost to the South, so that's no slouch, losing to some missed basketballs. He's I would say that he's probably the veteran, wouldn't you, on the girls' side that's been the longest?
Get Teague, Coach Mahan as well. Eddie's been around for quite a while, yeah. Eddie was around when I first started doing audio podcasting back in the 1800s. I mean, early 2000s, I'm sorry. But he actually Eddie and Brad Sizemore, one of our first coaching guests back then. I was telling you about, myself and JT Elliott back in the day. But, yeah, so Coach Mahan has been around that long. So is he. So the dean of coaches in the 13th region.
Absolutely. So, of course, this is the last game of the first round for the girls. You're listening to the post-game show brought to you by Chase Carson, running for the London City. Then tomorrow we kick into the boys. We'll talk about that a little later for the next 2 nights. We're going to take a timeout, get some commercial time in. We appreciate all our sponsors. When we get back, Steve Black's going to give us the starting lineups. He's going to get everything ready to go. You're going to have the Colonels from Whitley County against the Bobcats from Bell County. You're listening to Peterbilt of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network's coverage of the 13th Region Tournament sponsored by Chase Carson, London City Council.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive. Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property, no matter how big or small. Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raised my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you.
Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member? Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
All right, perfect time. And as you see, 8 minutes placed on the clock as we get ready to start action in our second contest here on the second night of the Martin's Peterbilt 13th Region Basketball Tournament, brought to you by L4 Security 13th Region Media Network audio broadcast. Hopefully our sound is better for this game. Again, we apologize. We got the kinks worked out. Got to get those bugs worked out, Ronnie Smith.
That's it. We'll sound better this game.
Hopefully
we need all the help we can get.
We do. So for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Colonels of Whitley County under Coach Ronnie Collier, they come in tonight 15-14 on the season. Got here by way of beating Corbin last week in the 50th District Tournament, 53-46. They will start with number 4 sophomore Lydia Hell, followed by freshman number 5 Aubrey Ford. Starting number 22, the junior Jaylee Cox. The junior number 25, Jonna Rice. And junior number 32, Madison Hopkins. We had Madison on the show a couple weeks ago. And so, had a good game, I think, in the district and all that. So maybe it was the rub of being on the show, right?
Yeah, it is. And, Coach Collier has a daughter that either ACL or MCL before the season started. Kylie Ray, she would have started on this team. And then Miss Clemens, their tall girl, transferred to Corbin. They moved or whatever to Corbin. So they've had a lot of adversity, and they're doing a great job.
The home team on the scoreboard, Bell County Bobcats, under head coach David Teague, one of the deans, coaching deans here in the 13th region, 22-7 on the year. They got to the 52nd district championship and had to hold on for dear life as they defeated Middlesbrough 44-40. But starting senior 00 Kyrie Lamb, one of the tops here in the region. Also a senior number 2, Nevaeh Allen. Freshman number 3, Bristol Jordan. A freshman, Bristol Jordan. A junior number 4, Lila Scarce. And a sophomore number 22, Aubrey Miracle. I believe pronounced Miracle if you live in Bell County. So we'll try to get that correct too, Ronnie. Miracle, tomato.
That's good right there.
But again, your starters for Whitley County, Hale, 4, Cox, Rice, Hopkins. For Bell County, Lamb, Allen, Jordan, Scarce, and Miracle. And we get set here as both teams getting final instructions, getting to the court. We thank you for joining in this evening to our audio broadcast. Try to paint a picture, right? Bell County in the home whites, blue trim. Whitley County in the away blacks, red trim. Bell County going from right to left on your video dial. Whitley County going the opposite, left to right. So it will be Hopkins and Lamb to tip things off, and it will go to Whitley County to start things off here at the Corbin Arena. Final game of the first round of the women's, the girls' side of the 13th region basketball tournament. Hopkins and give a quick 2 to Madison. She gets things started as Whitley County goes on top.
Quick start by the Colonel.
Allen will bring things up for the Bobcats. Gets it over to Lamb. Back to Jordan. Nice ball movement so far. Miracle with it. Now Lamb top of the key. Jordan kicks it over to Scarce. Lamb top of the key. Looking for a cutting Jordan. They'll pull it back out. She did not have a total clear path to the basket. We've played off almost a minute here from the arena. First quarter score, Whitley County 2, Bobcats 0. Long 3 from Scarce, no good. Battle for the rebound. Back to Lamb. Her shot, no good. Loose ball Scarce once again. Miracle. Now they swing it back to top of the key for Lamb. For one of the bigs, Lamb does a lot of perimeter work, Ronnie.
Yeah, she can set some good high screens up there to help her teammates.
Allen kicks it over to Miracle. Excuse me. That shot no good. Rebound by the Colonels.
Posting our superlatives on our Facebook page.
Very good. Hopkins, turnaround jumper. Would have gone. It would have been a 3, but it did not. Rebound to Bell County.
Thank you, Miss Amber Clark, one of my church members. They live in Middlesboro.
Oh, okay.
And they're watching. She couldn't hear us earlier, but she says we're
can you hear us now? All right.
It's perfect. So
they're probably going to say, turn it down now.
She has to hear me all the time. So thank you, Amber.
Glad we were able to fix that.
You tell the boys I love them, and I said hi.
There you go. Lamb guarded by Hopkins. That's going to be a good battle tonight, and Lamb will go to the line and maybe Jonna Rice. We'll see. Actually, Jaylee Cox will get called for that foul. First one of the contest, either team. Kyrie Lamb will take 2 from the line. Kyrie, 2-sport star at Bell County, played on the volleyball team as well. Excels at both sports, Ronnie.
I remember Coach T coaching volleyball there for a couple years.
The coach can do everything, right? Anything and everything.
Yeah, he's not anymore, but he did. I watched him.
Lamb makes the second. 2-1 your score. They get it down underneath. Reverse layup there from Hopkins, no good. Bell County gets the loose ball, and we're going to get a traveling violation. Hopefully Miracle is okay. She got up okay. Kind of awkward going to the ground there, but they called her for steps. Apparently that is frowned upon in basketball. I can't do that, right?
Evidently.
Again, we have played 2.5 minutes, 2-1 your score. Turnaround jumper, no good. That was Cox with the shot attempt. Lamb with the rebound. Here comes Bell County. Allen working to her right. Shot up, no good. Right there for the rebound, Rice. Get it over to Hopkins. Back to Rice now in the corner. Nice defense from Bell County. They swing it from right to left. Hopkins goes up with it, no good. Rebound Rice. That shot, no good. Looks like Rice gets her own rebound knocked away and in the hands of Bell County. Here come the Bobcats. Senior Nevaeh Allen running the show here for Bell County. Jordan now. Skip pass over to Scarce. 4.5 to go here in the first. Slow start by both teams. Getting acclimated to the atmosphere here in the arena. Jordan. One dribble over to Lamb. Back to Allen. She'll take a long-range three. No good. Battle for the rebound in the hands of Madison Hopkins. Get it over to Jonna Rice. She'll go over the timeline. Approaching halfway through the first quarter. Again, just 2-1. The guest of Whitley County.
A lot different than we've seen.
Yes.
The game before and even last night. Both teams playing really hard, though, Steve Black.
We talked about this, maybe the most competitive of the 4 games, and it's proving that way so far. Defensive struggle.
50 points could win this game.
Yes. That ball goes out of bounds, and I think it's going to stay. Well, let's see. We got a timeout on the floor. 3:44 to go in the first. 2-1, Whitley County on top.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Back at the Corbin Arena, 2-1 your score. Whitley County on top of Bell. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith with you here on the 13th Region Media Network's audio presentation.
You've got the Bobcats and the Colonels, but we've got a dogfight here tonight, Steve Black.
I love it. Bell County with the basketball.
Is Lamb the tallest player in the 13th Region?
You know what? If she isn't, it's close. I think, yeah.
Or Claybrook, I would think.
Yeah.
You?
And a few down South way, right? South Laurel way. There's a few tall ones there last night. Ball stolen by the Colonels in transition. Shot up and good. Let's see who got that. Kristen Seiler entering the contest, number 35. Off the timeout, gets her first points. Long three from Scarce, no good. It's 4-1 Whitley County. Lamb up shot, no good. Gets her own rebound. That doesn't fall. And a loose ball foul.
I think they're going to get Scarce there maybe for going over the back.
So Lila Scarce gets her first personal. So looks like let's see. No, I think the starting five for Bell is still in there. We're going to see if there's any other changes. Looks like except for Seiler, pretty much the same people.
It's a steal by Lamb.
Bell County trying to cut into this small deficit early. 3 from the wing, no good. Rebound by Rice.
It was 22 that shot that for Bell County.
So Miracle, the rim unkind to her. Over in the far corner, that's Hale with it. Gets it over to Hopkins. Her shot no good. Rebound by Miracle. In transition, Bell County, Scarce. In the corner, kicks it out to Allen. Allen being guarded by 4. And again, Kyrie Lamb just camping out beyond the perimeter, making Hopkins come out and guard her. They swing it around to the corner. Now Scarce at the wing. Lamb, they go from left to right, right to left. A lot of passing to see if they can get the open shot. Nice defensive play there from the Colonels. It was number 2. Not number 2, number 4, Hale, but it went back into Bell County.
Diving on the floor, working hard. Bell County and Willie, you look at this score, there's only 1:41 to go in the first quarter. Don't think that they're just stalling. They're not stalling. We've got
they're playing hard.
Diving on the floor. Both teams are working really hard.
What did Mr. Hewitt say in your interview? Physical.
Very
13th
physical.
region physical.
This is a very physical game, and there's only been 3 fouls called.
8th grader Briley Redmond in the game for Bell County. Shot no good from Bell, but they will get to the charity stripe as we get another foul.
I think it's Rice, 25, got her.
Good call there. That's going to be a foul on the floor.
Yeah, 2 hands. But she was coming into the lane, just kind of pushed her with both hands.
Under a minute and a half to go in the first, just 4-1. Your score. Nice block there from Hopkins.
But she better get her own rebound.
Lamb gets the putback, though. And it is 4-3, your score. Lamb, all 3 Bell County points. The shot no good, rebound by Allen. Here come the Cats. A minute to go here in the first quarter. Miracle gets it into Lamb, who's playing in the post now. Turn around, layup in. 2 quick buckets from Kyrie Lamb, and Bell County will take their first lead of the contest.
Whitley County does not have anyone that can stop her one-on-one down low. Whitley County's in a man-to-man defense. They're going to have to help when she gets the ball down low.
Right in there, Bristol Jordan causes the jump ball, and it will go to Bell County. Looks like we got a substitution in for Whitley. Let's see who that is. I think that's number 22, Miss Jaylee Cox, back into the contest. 40 seconds. Go ahead, Ronnie.
I don't know if it's the lighting in here, but it's hard to read Whitley County's numbers. And they're big and red, but
I think it's sometimes that shade of red against the black is hard sometimes. And sometimes, it's got white trim on the numbers, but it doesn't really stand out, if that makes sense. Nice pass in to Jordan. The shot up, no good. And I believe it was Redmond that will go to the line.
Foul is on number 35,
Seiler gets her first personal. 8th grader, Briley Redmond, to the line. 5-4 your score, 26.5 seconds to go. First shot, no good. Looks like another substitution as Madison Hopkins will re-enter the contest. She's going to replace Lydia Hell for the final 26.5. And that shot goes in. So 6-4 your score.
5-0 run for Bell County. And that's normally not a big deal, but when it's 6-4, it is.
We get a whistle. That's going to be a Bell County foul. Bristol Jordan will get the foul. 14 seconds. Whitley County inbounding the basketball. Hopkins, turn around. The shot no good. Rebound by Lamb. Final seconds of the first quarter. Allen from Log Mountain, no good. And your score at the end of 6-4, Bell County.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Back at the Corbin Arena, and guess where? Corbin, Kentucky, right?
Corbin.
2026 13th Region Basketball Tournament, second game, second night. Bell County Bobcats taking on the Whitley County Colonels. If you're just joining us, our first contest, no problem with North Laurel as they defeated Barberville 66-14. This, Ronnie, for the final spot in the semifinals that take place here on Friday night. Whitley County will have the basketball to start things off. Jaylee Cox inbounding it into Jonna Rice. 4. Skip pass over. Long 3. It is short. Put back, no good. Up again, no good. That was, I think Cox had a couple of shots at it, Ronnie. Couldn't put it in from point blank range, and it'll go back to Bell County.
Bell County has a chance to separate a little bit here.
And the way this game is going, Ronnie, I mean, a 5-0 run could that'd be a huge separation, right?
Yeah, it was 4-1 for the longest time.
Jordan out top of the key to Allen. Allen working to her right. Finds Redmond. Redmond into the paint. Her shot is good. And Redmond, 3 points on the night. Bell County up 4, 8-4.
Whitley County needs to calm down, make good passes, and there's another steal.
Taken right out of Hopkins' hand. That's Bristol Jordan. They get it down to Allen. Her shot no good. Rebound Colonels.
One thing about Whitley County, you know how most teams have smaller guards? All 5 Whitley County players are pretty much the same height. They're all just kind of tall, all a little bit tall. They're not very small.
And they, again, they talk about, those that have size that, typically maybe not handle the ball very well, but that, Whitley County proving you wrong on that. Everybody handles the ball well.
Good point.
Whitley County basketball, 8-4. Bell on top. That ball stolen by Redmond, and she's immediately fouled by Hale.
That was number 4, Hale, her first.
So Bobcats with the possession. Waiting to inbound is Redmond. She does. So Bristol Jordan will run the point on this set for the Bobcats. Immediately get it down to Lamb, up and in. Great play from Bell County. Off the set, 10-4, Bobcats.
It's a 9-0 run. And see, they're doing their press. They're not letting them get to half court. They're hitting Whitley County fast.
They get a loose ball, and I think it's going to be a foul on the Cats.
Just a very physical game.
Fellas on number 22, Miracle.
So Miracle gets her personal. 2 team fouls for Bell, 1 for Whitley County here early in the second quarter. 6:15 to half. We'll have another special interview at halftime. Ciela Amaya from the Mountain Lion Media Network. So we talked to Harrison Trosper earlier. And then we also talked to Walter Hewlett, connection to Knox County, former superintendent back in the day. That ball out of bounds by Bell County. 6:01 to go till halftime. So Whitley County with the basketball.
Whitley County needs to score. They've been stuck on 4 for
Quite a while,
probably
yes.
6 or 7 minutes.
Good point, Ronnie.
It was 4-1 at one time, and now it's 10-4.
Driving in is 4. Skip pass over to Hale. Back at the top to Rice. Finds Hopkins. Hopkins against Lamb. And Lamb gets the rejection. That'll go into the hands of Scares. Here comes Bell County. New member in for Bell County, Maddie Hatfield, freshman. And I think she will go to the line as she was fouled.
Hopkins is one of the best teams in the region. She doesn't need to go post up against Lamb. She'll have to bring her up to about the free throw line, hit some jump shots, and try to drive. She's not going to be able to go over her down low.
Hatfield's first shot, front of the rim, no good. Coming in for Whitley County. Again, we'll see the numbers. It is hard.
35.
35 Seiler. And what it's hard, you got 35, 32, you've got 25. And it's hard to distinct those.
They have no blonde-headed players. They're all dark-headed players like the
to go with the uniforms.
The Robert Palmer video, Simply Irresistible. They all put their hair back in a ponytail. They're all black-headed, and they're all almost the same size.
Ronnie Smith with a 1980s reference.
Is
Oh,
that
my
not
goodness.
true?
Yeah.
So normally we learn the girl. Oh, there's the blonde-headed girl. There's the taller girl. There's the girl with shorter hair.
It's hard to make that distinction. You're totally right. Jump ball possession, Bell County. Lamb inbounds the basketball. Scarce with it. Allen cut, but they go over to Hatfield. Now Lamb, top of the key. Scarce. She'll take the shot. Unguarded. It's no good.
NBA 3.
NBA 3. Rebounded by Seiler. So, again, if we're pausing on that, it's not that we don't know. We're just trying to catch a number for that. So, and Lydia Hale's shot goes out of bounds.
Whitley County might want to consider having a timeout.
And what about that? You just called it right there.
I was just saying because they're having a hard.
Say it, and it happens. Back in a moment.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
5:05 to go till halftime. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith with you on the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network's audio broadcast of the Girls 13th Region Basketball Tournament. Final game of the first round. Bell County on a bit of a run here. I mean, you can't really say a bit of a run when it's 10-4, right? But they definitely have been on a bit of a run the way this game is going.
9-0 run that goes back to about the 4-minute mark of the first quarter as we approach the 4-minute mark of the second.
And again, you talked about this. It's physical. That's the thing. It's hard getting shots off with the physicality of both of these teams. This is one of those grinder games, if you will.
Yeah, that's a good point.
If you're looking for offense here, you're not going to find it. Bale County inbounding the basketball. Lamb over in the far corner. She loses the handle again, very physical. Scarce ends up with it, back to Lamb. 4.5 and counting. Redmond. Nice passing from Bell County. Miracle into Lamb, kicks it over to Scarce. Back to Miracle. Lamb picks up her dribble, finds Allen. Allen guarded closely by 4. She goes up. They don't call anything. It'll go into the hands of Hale. Here comes the Colonels. And again, if someone hits a 3, we've got a game, right? And there it is. Almost got it there, Hopkins. But they get the rebound back. Hopkins goes back up. I think they're going to get Lamb this time with the foul.
Yeah, she should be going to the line shooting too. Maddie went down very hard because, as you've said it several times, a very physical game. Madison having a hard time getting up. She was able to get up, and she is in pain.
Yep.
And the trainer had to come out to check on her just to make sure that she's all right. But I think she's going to be okay.
She's going to be at the line, so
big free throws.
And dealing with the pain right there. It's not what you want, but
she's tough.
Yep. Just like all 10 players on this court right now. Well, she's
definitely the most physical game we've seen.
Yes.
Of the 4.
So she's still kind of walking it off a little bit, just kind of making that determination. So yeah, some moment I think they're going to have to.
Yeah, they're going to sub for her.
Yep.
She actually, the trainer is sitting over there at the end of the Bell County bench.
Yeah.
He came out. It wasn't a Whitley County guy that came out, but when they come out on the floor check on you have to check out. That's the rule. And you hate it because it wasn't a Whitley County person that did it. She could literally come right back in, but he was just concerned and checking on her.
Well, it's going to be Jaylee Cox shooting the free throw. She hits the first. So that breaks the 9-0 run. Over 20 quarters, apparently, the way it was going tonight. Second shot is short. Rebound by 25 Rice. That layup no good. Still battling for the rebound. Redmond in the corner gets it for Bell County. So 10-5. 3.5 approaching here till halftime. Lamb, top of the key, goes to her left, kicks it over to Scarce. Scarce, skip pass over to Redmond. Now Miracle with it. Nice motion and ball movement from Bell County. Lamb picks up her dribble, finds Scarce. Redmond loses the handle, regains it near the logo, kind of regroups and resets. Lamb picks up her dribble, almost taken away by Cox.
She throws it away.
It's over and back, and that'll be a violation. So patience for Whitley County on defense, resulting in a turnover. We got a timeout on the court. 3:01 to go till half. 10-5, Bell on top.
Hello, my name is Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raise my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider voting McPeak for Magistrate in May of 2026. Thank you. This has been paid for.
Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter how big or small, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
Corbin Arena, 10-5, Bell County on top. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith. Night 2. of 7 nights of basketball action to culminate on Monday, March 9th. Tomorrow, the boys' tournament will begin as this is the final game of the girls' side. Turnaround jumper from Cox. Off the rim, no good. Battle for the loose ball. It goes in the hands of Scares.
That would have been a big bucket for Whitley County right there. They still don't have a field goal.
Great steal from Lydia Hill off that. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, because they only hit a free throw. They've not had a field goal in at least 10 minutes of game time.
So the steal by Hale, Whitley County has a chance. Turnaround jumper, Seiler. That is off the mark. Rebound by Redmond. Going to be interesting to look at the stats at halftime and just kind of analyze things. So, again, not a lot of action scoring-wise. To see some turnovers. That turnover there from Allen will give the ball back to the Colonels. Substitutions into the contest. So Madison Hopkins will come back in. Seems to be moving a lot better. Back in for Bale County, Bristol Jordan. Rice with the basketball. Double team there near midcourt. They get it across over to Hale. Into Hopkins. She gets fouled. Gets up a lot better this time.
Had it at the free throw line, taking it to her instead of trying to post up over, cause Lamb to commit the foul. That's the only way she's going to be able to get it by there. And if anybody can do it, Maddie Hopkins can.
Force the issue. So Hopkins will get a chance. That one does not go in. So 1 of 3 from the line is Whitley County. Bell only 2 of 6. That shot goes in. So Hopkins, that is her third point of the night, 10-6. So again, despite everything, we still got a close game. Anything can happen. Lamb, she is going to get called for the traveling.
Good defense there by Maddie Hopkins. She brought the law, the big man that always taught us as big guys, Steve, don't bring the ball below your waist and dribble. Lamb did that, and Maddie stepped in there and almost called a timeout or a tie-up.
Whitley County, see if they can cut it to 2, possibly 1. Though Nevaeh Allen has other thoughts as she gets to steal coast to coast, blocked from behind from Hopkins. So great presence on defense from Madison to prevent that bucket from going in. Bell County will inbound underneath their own basket. 1.5 minutes to go. Bell County up by 5. Make it 7 as Lamb puts it in. Maybe one of the best offensive sets of the night, the way this has been going.
Bell has doubled up Whitley County 12-6.
Down into 4. That is knocked away. Still battling for the loose ball. It'll go in the hands of Redmond.
Lamb just totally changes the culture down there.
Miracle on the right side, top of the key to Jordan. Jordan guarded by Hale. Allen on the wing. Skip pass over to Redmond. She drives to her right. Kicks it over to Jordan. Lamb. She'll go to her left. Player goes down. No call. Lamb turn around. Scoop is good. Kyrie Lamb. I've got her for 8. Actually 10 of the 14 points. Hopkins from range. No good. Rebound Redmond. Over to Miracle. 17 seconds and counting till halftime. Jordan goes to her left. Top to Miracle. Swings it over to Allen. Top of the key to Lamb. Boy, the passing is excellent from Bell County. That shot no good. Battle for the rebound and can now get it off in time. And you're not going to believe this, but you're going to see the score at the half, 14-6. That is not a typo.
It is halftime. Unbelievable.
So we'll take a quick break, kind of catch our breath, and in a moment we'll have our halftime interview, and we'll go on from here. So, again, thank you for tuning in to the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network's coverage of the 2026 13th
Hey,
Region
basketball fans,
Tournament.
this is Coach T. Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, #1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive.
Well, go ahead. It was pretty quick. We're already back to action here. So this is the Chase Carson halftime report here at the Corbin Arena. Your halftime score, Bell County 14, Whitley County 6. So we're going to change our camera here for a moment. As you can see that we are on the scoreboard. That's fine. So you're hearing a different voice. And so here in a moment, I'm going to show you, we're going to reveal that voice right here in a moment. And there we go. Ha, ha, ha. Ah, there he is.
That's kind of cool, though, that you guys have that computer that changes it.
Yeah, very good, right?
Yeah.
So join here time. So Ciela Amaya, is that correct?
Yeah.
Your name is Cece, though. I guess your friends call you Cece, right?
So, no, actually.
Oh, no. Oh.
I prefer being called Ciela, but when people can't say my name, I just say it's Cece. Look at John North in the back.
Oh, okay. Well, again, Ciela is a member of the Mountain Lion Media Network. Again, one of several of the student media outlets here in the 13th region. We had a chance to talk with Harrison Trosper from Blue and Gold Network at halftime of our previous game. Ciela, how did you get involved just in personally? What made you want to broadcasting?
Well, actually, John North kind of just approached me and was like, hey, do you want to do it? But initially it was because I wasn't playing volleyball because I recently tore my ACL in the summer, and I kind of wanted to do something. He was like, you can do this. And at first I had started with a script, and he was like, if you want to do this, we'll learn and go for it. So.
Okay. So again, really no interest per se in that. It was just like, hey, can you do this? Mm-hmm. So, well, let me ask you, now that you've had a chance, because you were doing it some this year, we'll talk about you mentioned ACL, we'll talk about it in a moment, but so how have you liked it so far? How have you adjusted in the sense of kind of being a part of this?
I actually love it. At first I was really nervous, didn't really know what I was doing. And I started with football. Volleyball, football was kind of where we first started, and I anything about football. And then I had done volleyball, and I had excelled a lot in that. And I think doing volleyball.
Okay, so and that's any time, right? You're just kind of whatever. I know that. I think an example during the holiday, right during the Christmas holiday, you guys are out of school, and it's like I think Pineville was hosting a Chain Rock Classic, and I think you reached out to John and said, hey, I want to do this, right? And so you've been doing stuff during your holiday. So I guess that is definitely, impressive in the sense of your dedication. So now let's talk about for a moment now. Are you originally from Pineville, or tell us a little backstory here of Ciela?
So I was actually born and raised in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And I had recently moved 3 years ago. I had moved to Michigan, and this past summer I moved to Pineville.
Okay, so how do you like it in Pineville?
I actually really like it. I like the hometown feeling, and I actually like it better than big town. I like that's loud and calm.
Very good. Now let's talk here for a moment. You talked about ACL. Now I know that you played volleyball, and I think you're on the basketball team as well. So. How is that, you're dealing with that, right? And going through that and kind of get involved with the media stuff, but how has that changed your relationship with sports and what you do with broadcasting now? Is that changed anything? Because again, you were more athletic minded, I guess. And so coming into this new genre, has that changed any in the sense of your combination of that?
Well, for the love of the sport, in the beginning, so volleyball, I still love volleyball. But basketball, it kind of hurted a little bit. I'm used to that adrenaline rush and that wanting to go after it and all that hard work. And I had to take a step back and realize that I can't do that anymore. So I had to learn a different kind of love for it, and I actually have more love for it now on the coaching side. Being next to my coaches and learning from them and just like team environment and what you should do in tough situations. And that has also helped me with broadcasting because now when there's a tough situation, like me and John earlier were talking about, what would you do as a coach in a really like big league game? And I mean, like, this is what I would do, and just kind of like putting that on to my viewers.
Gotcha. Now, so have you had a chance to say maybe interview the?
I haven't interviewed any of my coaches personally. I think I have interviewed Bobby B, and that was a really fun interview. We were middle school boys. It's going good, but
Great to have shot. I got booed here, so
yeah.
I know we had some trouble with the audio here, but
a little too much.
All right. So now let me ask you this. Now, can you describe a little bit again what you guys do with the Young Lion Media Network? Because again, we know the schools in the region have groups and stuff, and some have like academic program stuff. So what is that all about there at Pineville, the Media Network?
So we just want to bring news to the community and share it in an easy way because we have a lot of young viewers, and we want to keep our community involved. We try to do new segments to keep our viewers entertained. Like, we recently started a Mayor Monday, and I'm really excited for it. It's going to be the Pineville mayor or the Bell County mayor and the Middlesboro mayor. That one just aired, so go watch that if you want. And we kind of just want to include our community, make sure you feel love that we have for it.
Good. Now, what's the interest with your classmates? You get is up there at Pineville, they're like, hey, I want to do this, broadcaster or other media related things. How's that?
I think that it just interests them to see how much we do and how much we get seen for it. I know a lot of kids want to do segments on our news, and that's really fun because then you get to pick and choose what segments you want to do and how you want to change the news of the week.
Okay, very good. Now let me ask you this. This is your first year, kind of got thrown into the fire by that guy, Mr. North. But what you've had a chance to kind of broadcast a little bit here in the region atmosphere. So what has that been like so far for you? Again, only the second night, but my understanding is your group is going to be here throughout the whole tournament, right?
The entire time.
So what has been your thoughts so far?
So I love it, and I loved how close I am because usually we're on where that court is.
Yes.
And I love being close to the court. But it also feels weird because we usually have a big crowd because our gym is so small, so it gets packed really easily. And just noticing how little these crowds are, but big at the same time.
Well, I will tell you this: as the week goes on, and as you get into the semifinals and stuff, you will see a lot more people here, especially I think Friday night and I think Saturday as well.
Saturday,
so it'll start picking up. But yeah, it is totally an apples and oranges type of atmosphere. Now let's talk about yourself academically. Now you are a junior, is that correct?
I'm a junior, yes.
Okay, so I'm sure you're already kind of looking at things post high school. What is that in your mind? What's going on there?
So actually, right now I'm working on my I can't think of the word. It's like on top of my head, but I'm in college classes right now. I'm going to get my associate's degree in science.
Okay.
And then I'll graduate with honors. But I want to play college basketball.
Okay.
To be honest, the level doesn't matter. If you get an offer, I'll take it. But I want to become a physical therapist to help kids that have been in my situation.
Okay.
And just help push through mentally and physically.
So what have you learned yourself going through that situation that you can impart on others?
To be honest, I'm still learning.
Okay.
A big thing that I'm trying to keep in mind is give yourself some grace, because through this whole process, you see what you were, and you see people going through the motions that you know you can do, but your body is still scared to do.
Yeah.
I'm at the moment where I kind of call it the limbo area.
Okay.
Because I'm close to getting cleared, but I'm not fully cleared yet. And I think that if anybody can just say everybody, so me and my mom say is the basketball game is 90% mental, 10% physical.
Yeah.
And I think any recovery for any major injury is 99% mental, 1% physical.
Okay.
Because I can't count how many nights I've cried and got back up. Like you have to have a strong mental to get through this.
And so, and you can apply that to anything you do in life.
Everyday life, yeah. And I'm learning that right now, like this recovery is a lesson for me in anything I do.
Excellent.
So if I'm going through a hard week in school, it's just you can get through it kind of thing.
Okay. Well, great. Best of luck with that as you continue to rehab and heal, and again apply those lessons learned to everything you do. What's been your favorite broadcasting moment so far this year?
John's gonna get mad, but I can't remember which it was. I got a lot of comments that they thought it was funny. At halftime, I gave a little half show, and I pointed the camera on, and I played John Poop and a song, and I had so many people come up to me tell me that was hilarious. I've had to be my favorite moment.
What is it like? What is it like working with John? Because I know that they he does a lot with your group, but talk about that.
He's a good mentor and friend, but when it comes down to it and you need a serious moment, you can count on him.
Good.
And I think it's funny because he'll be like, you need to do this, like you need to do it, but he'll do it in a funny way.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, you had a chance, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but, you've got other student groups here this week, and I was telling Harrison earlier, it's like this may be the year we've had most. I mean, we've got some others here tonight. I think you all Harrison in your group. How did that go in the sense of student interviewing student, two different groups?
So it was actually crazy is that I had heard Harrison on the Blue and Gold for our game against Knox that he's going to be here. So we decided to interview him, and it just felt really natural. He's a really good broadcaster. He knows his stuff really well.
Yes.
One thing that I remember, just talking to him, is that he could just tell you stuff off the top of his head, and in my head, I'm like, I can't remember what I ate last night. So I was just like, this is really cool. And just listening to him talk and stuff is helping me learn.
Good. Maybe there's an opportunity out there to kind of do a collaboration that way with the students. That'd be kind of neat.
I feel like it'd be really fun to just collab with some other schools, and just so that we're not competing with each other, even though we are.
Gotcha. Again, you are watching the Chase Carson halftime report. I'm here with Ciela Amaya here from the Mountain Lion Media Network. Any final thoughts before we get you out of here? Because I know you got some duties to take care of.
I'm just really excited to see how this game's going to end. Both teams are really bad for it. Even though I was in the lead, I think Whitley still got.
All right. Well, thank you for on, and best of luck to you in anything you do. How's that?
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Ciela. All right. That was Ciela Amaya here on the Chase Carson halftime. Thanks, Chase Carson, for sponsoring this. And Ronnie Smith is going to jump back in, and we'll give him time to get the headset on. Ronnie, I thought this was pretty interesting talking with Ciela. She is battling a torn ACL. And so broadcasting is not really the first thing. She kind of got into it this year because she was basically asked to do it. And so she talked about her journey in her rehab, and she wants to go into kind of like physical therapy and stuff like when, beyond high school. She feels that she can impart that knowledge of her journey. And so that was great to see and to hear. So, thank you for Harrison earlier. He stopped again. Two up-and-comers. And there's a lot of other great students here in this region, Ronnie, that, are broadcasting and things. And again, we know this is a basketball tournament. Again, we're promoting students, right? Students, too. And that's part of the sports, right? The broadcasting. So best of luck to them as they go through. All right, what's about halftime, or I guess about the end of halftime. And thanks again to Chase Carson, as you can see on your screen, for allowing us to do this. So anything else, Ronnie, before we get started?
Well, just Whitley County. Whitley County 2 for 23 from the field.
Oh, yikes.
Bell County's only 6 for 22.
And that number is not 87. That is 8.7% from the field. And Bell County not much better.
I've never seen a game like this.
I haven't either. I mean, you kind of add it up real quick, so it's like 23, 22. That's 45. 8 of 45 combined from the field for these two schools. Now, again, it's not like they've got wide open shots and they're missing. Physical. That's the key word, right?
Very physical.
And
Maddie Hopkins, who is one of the leading scorers of the region, is 1 for 12 from the field.
That is crazy.
So if she gets hot, Wheeler County can get right back in this game.
There's going to be some sore kids in the morning.
You better believe it.
All right, we get started here, and thank you for tuning in again. This is our second to last quarter of our first round of the girls' side of the tournament. As shot goes up, no good from Rice. Rebound by Bell County.
So Whitley had a chance to score right there right away. Good look at the basket. It just rimmed out.
And Bristol Jordan, top of the key, swings it over to Allen, who finds Lamb. Scoop shot, no good. Gets her own rebound and will go to the line.
Yeah, if you let her get that deep and get her own rebound, you're either going to have to foul her or she's going to score every time.
And Kyrie, the only one of anybody on the court in double digits, has 11. Make it 12.
Yeah, she's doubled up what Whitley County has as of the third quarter. Guarantee you that hasn't happened in recent years.
So already a double-double in the first half for Lamb as she puts in the second.
She is the offensive and the defensive player of the game and the MVP right now.
Well, yep.
Can we give all three to the same person?
Hey, that's up to you, my friend.
Never know what's going to happen. There's still a lot of basketball. That's why you play 4 quarters.
That's why they play the games, Ronnie. And shot up. There you go. And I believe that was number 25, Rice. Yes.
13 basketball minutes without a basketball.
Wow. We've had an offensive explosion here in the third quarter, 2-2, to make it 16-8. Nice drive. Oh, my gosh. Bristol Jordan.
Went all the way. Didn't even stop. There's a turnover.
They got Allen with the loose ball. Here come the Bobcats. We've got a scoring frenzy here with 6 points already in the first quarter. We played a minute and a half.
Yeah, people's going to think, hey, did they have the period wrong on the scoreboard? No, folks.
Whistle away from the ball. That's going to be against Bell County.
Scarce.
Got her down for 2 personals. Lila Scarce, excuse me.
2-2-1 full court press. They throw over. It does Whitley. They've got numbers here. Hopkins misses.
Ooh.
She could have kicked that in the corner for a 3, but thought she would try to take it over Lamb and just fell a little short.
Golden opportunity, but no dividends on the scoring side. Bell County swinging it over from left to right, right to left. Top of the key now, Allen. So Lamb guarded by Hopkins. The 2 bigs out on the perimeter. Scarce. Now Allen. Bristol Jordan. Miracle now with it. Everybody touching the ball, Ronnie. Everybody's engaged in the offense. Scarce shot no good. Battle for the rebound. Miracle. It'll stay with Bell County.
Bell County just being more aggressive, Steve. That's the bottom line.
Man-to-man defense from Whitley County. They get it in the Scarce. Loose ball, though, and it'll go in the hands of the Colonels. Here comes Whitley County. And immediately losing the handle, she regains it. That was number 32, Hopkins. And we get a whistle. I think it's a foul on Bell County.
Number 3, Jordan.
Jordan gets her 3rd personal here at the 5:21 mark of the third quarter. So 18-8 your score. I mean, Bell County with a double-digit lead here. And we've not hit 20 points. And we're 5:20 left here in the third.
You know, I said 50 would win the game. It may be 40, Steve.
It may be 30. We'll just see. I mean, we'll see. Nice defensive play from Allen. She thought it would go to the side of Bell. They're going to keep it with Whitley.
Whitley County just needs to kind of settle down and make some good passes and see what they can get going here.
Skip pass way over to Hopkins. She jumper from the free throw line. No good. Put back up and in.
Rice, baby. 2 buckets in a row.
Rice, baby. I love it, Ronnie. 4 points for the junior.
I was not referring to the player, but just want to make that clear.
There you
but
go. Lamb with a 3. Give it to her.
The big gets out there and hits a big three-pointer.
And that was deflected, too.
That was crazy.
Shot up, no good from Lydia Hell. Back to the Bobcats. 21-10 your score. 4.5 to go here in the third. Again, running the offense. Scarce, a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound, battle for it is Hale. And jump ball between Hale and Jordan. It'll stay on Whitley County side. Subbing into the game, Kristen Seiler, freshman number 35, will replace Lydia Hell. Also in for Bell County, this may be her first appearance, number 10, senior Olivia Brown. Her first action tonight. And again, in the offense, everybody touching the ball, Ronnie. Everybody's engaged.
Yeah.
Long 3, it is no good. That was from Jordan. That was well off the mark. Here come the Colonels.
She was 5 feet behind the NBA line.
Rice, that shot no good in the hands of Scarce. Back to Bell County. Across to Miracle. Miracle finds Lamb, 3:50 to go. 21-10. Scarce thought about it. She'll penetrate in, gets it over to Lamb. She'll take it from top. That's off the back of the rim. No good. Rebound by Hopkins. No, excuse me. That was Cox. So 32-22. It's hard to read on the uniforms.
I'll tell you, Steve Black, this game is not over. It's not out of hand.
No.
It's anybody's game at this point.
Just Whitley County just needs to string a couple of baskets here, and they'll be back in business the way this is going. Again, more loose balls. As we get a jump ball, it will go back to Bell County. We get a timeout on the court.
On the floor.
3:14 to go, 21-10 Bell.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Back here at the arena in Corbin, Kentucky, 21-10, Bell County on top. Ronnie, what do you have for us?
Well, our defensive player of the game is brought to you by Daisy's Dream Destination. That's my good friend, her and John and Simbri Crisologo. John's around here tonight. Let her take care of all your vacation stuff. We'll have that after the game. We'll have the offensive player of the game brought to you by Serve Pro, who serves Laurel and Pulaski County. And then the MVP brought to you by VFW Post 3302. We'll have all of that after the game.
And Chase Carson with the pregame, postgame, halftime shows. 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound up, no good. But Jonna Rice will go to the line.
Jonna Rice has been the only offensive spark plug for Whitley County in this second half. She's trying really hard. Nobody else has been able to score.
The only person to score for the Colonels as that first one goes in. 5 points here in the quarter. And she's become the leading scorer on the Colonels team. But Bell County kind of hold and serve. 5 points from Lamb, 2 points from Jordan here in the quarter. Second shot goes in by Rice, so she's got the 6 points here. But again, it's a 9-point game. So Whitley County needs to get a few stops and put in a couple of buckets. Easier said than done in this game, the way it's been going physically. In the contest, Allen Gets it to Lamb. Still in there, Olivia Brown. Number 10, the senior. So again, everybody touching the basketball. Bell County not in a hurry.
They had her double teamed. Lamb, they had one in the front, one in the back that time. She couldn't get the ball.
And they got rewarded with a turnover. Here comes Whitley County. Long three off the mark. That would have been great there from Cox. He gets a rebound back. A three would kind of turn things around. Here's another opportunity. That is short. That was from 4. And that'll go out of bounds back over to Bell County. Now, at some point, I mean, right now, still, plenty of time, but at some point, time is going to be becoming your enemy in a game like this. You're down by 9. So you see what Whitley can do here in the final 2 minutes to kind of, again, get some momentum here going into the final stanza. Allen to Lamb. Give and go to Allen. Her shot blocked. She gets it back and will go to the line.
Yeah, she just was very consistent there, very conservative, and then she hits the drive and determined and got it back. She wanted to score right there.
So looks like Rice with her third personal. Allen to the line. She puts it in. So Nevaeh, that's her first point of the contest. Substitutions into the game. Miracle. Redmond in there for Bell. Second shot off the mark. Rebound, Colonels. Nice pass down into Rice. They're going to call traveling.
No, they called a foul.
Oh, wow.
They sure did.
Interesting. Accent's a Bell County foul, so benefit to Whitley County. They were kind of walking down the other end of the court, and then they stopped. So Colonels with the basketball, chance, a three. It's good. Madison Hopkins breaks through with a trifecta, and it's a 7-point contest.
You get that girl hot, and this game can change in a hurry for Whitley County.
Get a defensive stop here. Redmond, Miracle, finds Lamb. Minute 10 and counting. Miracle, long three, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to stay with Bell County. Jordan, they go to Allen. Her shot no good. She'll get it back. Kicks it out to Lamb. Top of the key, Jordan. She'll put it up. And we get a foul.
It's only a 7-point game, but it feels like that Bell County's 20 points up.
So a developing moment here as Jonna Rice gets her fourth personal.
Wow.
And Lydia Hale will have to come into the game to replace Rice. And again, it's been Rice with 6 points here in the quarter. Lamb. Oh, he is just physical. And that foul is going to be on 4. That's her third. The foul is on number 5-4. No, not 5-4. It's 5-4. F-O-R-E. Allen to inbound things. 51 seconds to go. Try to get Lamb down underneath. Loose ball, and it goes into the hands of Whitley County. And I think they're going to get Kyrie with the foul. Let's see. Yep. That is her second personal.
Whitley County's going to get to shoot here, trailing 22-15 with 47 seconds to play in the third.
Bonus situation, so a chance to cut into the lead without any time coming off the clock. First shot goes in, and who is that? It is number 5, Miss 4. And that is her first point of the contest. The second shot, it rattles out. Offensive rebound, put back up and in.
Is that Seiler? 32.
35, Seiler.
That's a big bucket there. That cuts this lead to 4.
4-point game. Ronnie, you're correct. Last 30 seconds. So we'll see what happens here. They get a defensive stop. Talking about the momentum going into the final period. Lamb, top of the key, guarded by Seiler. Goes to her left. Kicks it over to Miracle. Picks up her dribble, finds Allen. Allen, top of the key. Now over to the left side is Lamb, 13 seconds and counting. Miracle, top of the key, beyond the arc. Will she take it? No, she'll go to her right. Drives into the paint, picks up the dribble. Lamb. And out of bounds, an unforced error with 2.3 seconds as the ball goes out of bounds, intended for Jordan. So good opportunity here, Ronnie.
He's going to bring Rice in just for these 2 seconds with those 4 fouls, just because
she's
got a good arm.
Possession, yes.
She's got a good arm, going to throw the ball in.
So let's see what happens here. 3/4 of the way down the court. They get it into Silers. She'll take the shot. Good if it goes off the backboard. We go to the final period, Ronnie. We've got a game now, 22-18, Bell County on top. Back in a moment on the L4 Security, 13th Region Media Network.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th Region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter how big or small, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
As you see on the scoreboard there, the home team on the scoreboard is Bell County. Whitley County is the visitors. 8 minutes to go in regulation. And this is the closest that we've been in a while, Ronnie Smith.
Yeah, it was 4-1 Whitley, and then Bell County went on the big run to end in the first half and had the lead 14-6 at halftime.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Bell County as they start the quarter with the possession.
Whitley wins the quarter 12-8.
So that you did what you need to do to cut into the deficit. It was 14-6 at halftime. With Bell County on top. Lamb. And it looks like we're going to jump ball, and that will go to Whitley County. So it's a turnover, if you will, and a chance for the Colonels to really get back into business here.
Maddie Hopkins stepped in there. Big defensive play to get the tie up.
The thing about Whitley right now, 2 players in foul trouble. Aubrey 4 with 3. As we get a steal, here comes Lamb. A golden opportunity missed by Whitley County. Rice playing with those 4 fouls. That's a big development there as well. Swinging around, scarce. The 3, no good. Rebound. Oh, talk about physicality there. Seiler gets it.
The freshman.
Skip pass over to Hale to 4 now. They were trying to find Hopkins. Looks like it was taken away by Miracle. She goes coast to coast, up and in.
Big play by Bell County getting the steal. And Miracle gets down there and makes it happen. And she went across the lane and then shot back against her body.
Could be your defensive play of the game, depending on how this one ends up. Whitley County trying to regain some momentum, and Hopkins will go the line as she's fouled.
Lamb is going to pick up the foul there.
That's her 3rd. Now, unofficially, I got Bristol Jordan with 3 as well, if I'm correct. And I believe that's what it says on the scoreboard as well. Hopkins, first shot no good. And this is where things get important here. You know, foul shots are at a premium right now, and you've got to take advantage of those. Every possession at a premium. Misses both. And a very unfortunate empty trip there from the Colonels. 2 empty trips to start the 4th quarter. So Jordan over to Allen. Allen working the right side, goes to the top of the key, picks up her dribble, and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Bell County. The winner of this contest will take on North Laurel. We got a timeout on the court, Ronnie Smith. 6:32 to go in this contest, 24-18.
Hey, basketball fans, this is Coach T, Walter T. Hewlett, candidate for Laurel County Judge Executive. With 43 years in education and coaching, I know how to build a championship team, and I'm ready to work for you. I'm bringing community leaders, business owners, and government together to build a stronger Laurel County and a stronger Southern Kentucky. This isn't my campaign, it's our campaign. On Election Day, vote Coach T, number 1 on the ballot for Laurel County Judge Executive. It's tea time.
Paid for by Walter T. Hewlett for Laurel County Judge Executive.
30-second timeout here in the Corbin Arena. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith. Ronnie, what does Whitley County need to do here?
They need to make better passes. Number 1, they're turning the ball over a lot because of that defense. They've got to have better spacing so that they can get open. And if you can't shoot if you can't pass the ball to each other.
Bell County with the basketball and immediate steal. Oh, unfortunately, though, Aubrey 4 on the line, but good defensive play there from 4.
Yeah, she had just had to step in the back court after she had possession, so it goes right back to Bell County.
So trying to ratchet up the defensive pressure. They get the inbounds to Jordan, now over to Allen. Again, here we go. Lamb with it. Swinging around over to Jordan, back to Allen. So those three playing passing with each other around the top of the key. They get it, skip pass over to Miracle. Miracle with that steal and bucket, making the score 24-18. Attempt to steal, and another opportunity, but unfortunately stepping on the line, that was Jonna Rice.
2 turnovers in a row for Whitley County, but they turned the ball over trying to get on the offense, and just bad luck.
Bad luck. 6 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Winner to take on North Laurel. Friday night, they will join South Laurel and Knox Central in the semifinals. In for the bucket, Aubrey Miracle. And she's got 4 here in the quarter, Ronnie, and a steal from Allen, and kicks it over to no one, but Jordan gets it now scarce. And they're going to get a quick timeout as David T. not happy, wants to talk about it. It's another 30-second timeout. Back in a moment here.
My name
is
Chance McPeak, and I'm running for Magistrate of District Number 5. I've spent more than 20 years serving our community as a proven volunteer, problem solver, and hands-on leader. I believe leadership means being proactive, seeing issues before they become problems, and planning for the future with a clear vision and common sense mentality. I'm open-minded, reliable, and committed to making decisions that put our families, our safety, and our growth first. This is my home where I raise my 3 children with my wife, Katie, and we are ready to work every day to move District 5 forward together. Please consider.
Let me introduce you to London City Council candidate Chase Carson. He was born and raised in Laurel County, graduated from South Laurel, and went on to Eastern Kentucky University, where he earned his bachelor's and his master's degree. And then he came home to give back to the community in which he loves. He's a community leader who's focused on respect and transparent local government. He believes the residents deserve accountability and professionalism from its elected officials. Would you please consider voting for Chase Carson for your next London City Council member?
Off the timeout, missed by Allen. It's in the hands of Whitley County.
Hopkins gets the rebound and went coast to coast, Steve.
Maddie Hopkins, her first points here in the quarter, and it's a 6-point game. Bell on top.
2-possession game here as we hit the 5-minute mark. Still anybody's game.
Miracle, who's been the big story here in the fourth. Lamb's shot no good. Here come the Colonels. Chance to chop away again in that deficit.
Rice with the rebound there.
Long 3, no good. Battle for the rebound in the hands of Rice. And she loses it. Let's see, we got a jump ball. It'll go to Bell County.
Thought there was a foul there. But they do get the jump ball. Just the alternate possession goes away.
Again, just the continued physicality on both teams. And the thing about it is, referees just letting them play. Only 1 foul here in the quarter, and we're about halfway through. Lamb picks up the dribble, looking for a cutter, and kick it over to Miracle. Now Scarce. Man, and Whitley just continuing to play that tough D. Trying to get a cutter, finds Allen. She goes up, no whistle. And we're getting another jump ball.
Yeah, Maddie Hopkins came up with the block. We get the jump ball altered in possession. It'll go back to Whitley County.
So you cannot say you've not had opportunities. As substitution comes in, Jaylee Cox will come in replacing Lydia Hell. But, you're going to have to start taking advantage of these opportunities because the time is quickly becoming your enemy. Get across the timeline. We're halfway through the fourth. Driving into the lane, Hopkins loses it. It'll stay with Whitley County.
Off of Lamb's leg as she tried to drive on the baseline.
In over to Cox. Picks up the dribble. Finds Rice. Rice a three from the corner. No good. Lamb with the rebound. If that could have just gone in, Ronnie, I think we would have heard a lot of cheering here. But driving in is Jordan, and she puts it in. Bristol Jordan. Bell County slowly getting some separation here. Long three by Hopkins, no good. Rebound by Myrico, and she's fouled. I believe that was Seiler. Second foul. Timeout on the court. We'll take one as well. 28-20. Back in a moment.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network. No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Both teams back on the court. Final 3:30 here from the Corbin Arena, night number 2. Bell County, after being down 4-1, where it seemed like forever, took the lead there in the first half. They've kept it since then, but still within striking distance is Whitley County. Driving in is Allen. She's going to get fouled. And so Nevaeh Allen will go to the line. So second personal on Lydia Hill. That's going to send Nevaeh Allen to the line, the senior. First shot up and good.
Big shot there. If she can hit this one, get them to double digits with the 3-minute mark.
And the way we've been going, this may be insurmountable.
Yeah.
Olivia Brown into the game. Well, she'll come in for Allen once she shoots the second. That is no good. Excuse me. Rebound going to Cox. He goes coast to coast. Over in the corner. They find number 35, Seiler. She gets called for steps. And Olivia Brown will come into the contest. So another unforced turnover. Also coming in will be Lydia Hale. 3:02 to go. 29-20 your score. Lamb having trouble getting in. She does, though. To Jordan, over to Allen.
Whitley County is really playing hard, Steve, on defense. They're trying their best.
Kicking it over to Jordan. Jordan with the basketball. Now into the game, number 14, Taylor Gracie Parton. Seeing her first action. Lamb shot. It's good. Kyrie, her first two in the fourth. It's 11-point lead.
She has 18 points. Whitley County only has 20, and we're
That
in the
is
fourth
incredible.
quarter.
Shot from top, no good. We'll try it one more time. That is no good. A third rebound, Seiler, no good. And it'll stay on this side.
Maddie Hopkins got the rebound there, and I think we got a foul. Number 1.
Redmond, second personal. But that's the thing, Ronnie. It's missed shots after missed shots. And right now, this is interesting. Again, a line change as Parton goes back to the bench. So in the game will be Allen, Lamb, Brown, Scarce. Shot up good. Give it to Jamie Cox for a three. So 31-23 your score. Timeout on the court. We'll take a break ourselves here in a moment. 31-23, Bell on
The
top.
Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
It's like back in action here. Excuse me. 2:17 to go, as you can see on the clock. 31-23, Bell County on top. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith.
It's only an 8-point game, but in a game that's been this way in the shooting foes, it seems like
28-point
that's
game.
a 20. You're right, a 28-point game, but it's not over yet. With Maddie Hopkins shooting and some of these other girls that can get involved. But Bell County needs to take care of the basketball and not get in too big of a hurry. Milk a little bit of that clock, and they'll be fine.
Team fouls 2 apiece. And so, like you say, Ronnie, I mean, be deliberate, hold on to the ball, force Whitley County to foul you. They're going to have to do something. So, pressure, full court pressure. They kind of relent now as Jordan gets it across midcourt, picks up her dribble, finds Lamb. But Bell's been pretty deliberate throughout, though. A lot of passing, getting everybody involved, not necessarily looking for a quick shot. And definitely here, as you're under 2 minutes, they're not going to be. Seiler trying to get in there. We get a whistle. That is her third, team third. So Bell County will inbound the basketball, under 2 minutes now. Nevaeh Allen gets it back across the timeline, picks up her dribble, loose ball, but it'll go in the hands of Jordan. Jordan gets fouled. And let's see who that is. Looks like foul number 4. Her third personal. So the next foul, Ronnie, that will put Bell on the line.
I think that's what Whitley County was trying to do.
And we get a timeout as they can't get the ball inbounds. We'll take another quick break. Back in
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
1:45 to go here in our contest. Bell County up 31-23. Steve Black, Ronnie Smith with you as we get close to the end of night number 2. Tomorrow, it'll be the boys' side in that first contest. Bell County will be back in action, but it'll be the boys as they take on Clay. And in our second contest, it'll be Pineville and Whitley County.
What a way to kick off the tournament with Clay County. He's won more than anybody else.
Big Clay in the house.
And the number 1 team in the region.
All right, Bell County with the basketball. And we get a foul. That is on Lydia Hale. That is her 4th. But that's going to put Bell County now on the line for 2. So Bell County needs to hit their freebies And if they do that, they should walk away with the victory. If I told you I gave up 31 points on the night, but possibly lose by 8, you'd
true.
say I'm crazy.
You're right.
But that's what's happening here.
You're right. They
so,
would have been like, hey, we held Lamb and company to 31.
I mean, defensively, Whitley County has done great. It's just they've not been able to do anything offensively.
Well, with her 18 points and probably close to that in rebounds, at least 13, 14. This is the most dominant performance of the tournament so far by Miss Lamb.
3 for Whitley County, no good. Battle for the rebound, it's good, and the foul.
Maddie Hopkins gets the board. Going to go, what did you call that? The old-fashioned way? What do you call that?
The antique 3 opportunity.
There you go. Good stuff.
So Hatfield with the foul. But Hopkins with a chance. Cut it to 5 in a 2-possession game and misses. How unfortunate.
Well, but it went off Lamb, out of bounds. It's going to stay at Whitley.
So another opportunity. They bring in Jaylee Fox, who will be replacing Lydia Hale. But they're going to have to do something quick. Only 1:20 to go. They get it in to Rice. That ball stolen away, but out of bounds.
Rice played her heart out tonight.
Sure has. But Bristol Jordan, almost the death blow in the sense of the turnover, but goes to the ground. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Whitley County.
I love to watch Bristol play defense.
So could be your possible defensive player. Who knows, right? We'll know at the end of this contest. Whitley County with another opportunity. Hopkins for a 3. And you just cannot buy a basket if you're Whitley County.
No, if she would have hit that, that would have been a big deal.
Long 3 from Rice. No good.
Brad Sizemore walking by us. Going to go home, get ready for his game tomorrow night.
I saluted him, but he saluted less. He just ignored me, so I don't know. I don't think he saw me, though.
No, I don't think he did.
Yeah.
He hit us early. I waved at him when he was way back here. I had you blocked.
Lamb with the basketball. Bell County gets it over the timeline. You can see the time on the clock. We get a whistle. And so foul on number 4. Now, I got her for 5, and that is in case. So we've had our first disqualification, if you will, as Lydia Hale fouls out. That's going to put Briley Redmond on the line.
Is that the first foul out of the entire tournament?
I believe so. I believe so.
You're right.
A 6-point contest. It is a 2-possession game at this moment and stays that way. We want to thank Chase Carson for his contributions as we get ready for the post game as well, and all the other sponsors and our superlatives. Redmond trying to make it a 3-possession game, and she does.
Big free throw right there.
And that may be all she wrote here in the final 48 seconds. 3-possession game, and you're having trouble putting the ball in the basket. 3 from the top of the key, no good. Battle for the rebound. It'll stay with Whitley County. That shot no good. But Hopkins will go to the line.
Yep, Lamb picks up a foul there.
I think that's number 4.
Hopkins at the line.
And Hopkins, again, a 7-point game, 3-possession contest. First shot goes in. 32-26. So back to a 2-possession situation. Bristol Jordan into the game, replacing Scarce. Hopkins' second shot. It's good. Going to get a timeout on the court. We'll take another break. Back in a moment.
Laurel County Sheriff John Root would like to wish all the student athletes of the 13th region a very happy, successful, and injury-free season. He'd also like to invite you to come see the brand new state-of-the-art Sheriff's Office located at 1380 Kentucky 192 East in Laurel County. From all the staff serving Laurel County, we thank you for being proud sponsors of the 13th Region Media Network.
Whether you are buying or selling, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty would love to help you get your property sold or help you find your next dream home, farm, or investment property. No matter how big or small, Jesse Sizemore with Century 21 Advantage Realty will help make the process smooth and enjoyable for you. Feel free to contact Jesse Sizemore anytime at 606-309-9898. Jesse Sizemore, Century 21 Advantage Realty.
Back to action. Bell County inbounds the basketball. Immediately fouled. And I think they will get Aubrey 4. Let's see. Nope.
That was on number 25,
Rice, and she will foul out. So we've got our second disqualification as Jonna Rice fouls out. I got her unofficially with 6 points. A big third quarter from her that kept Whitley County into it, but 5-point game. Bell County at the line, 35 seconds to go. Substitution in for Bell County, number 23, Jalen Reeder, junior, getting her first appearance. Can't rest here, but the way this game is going, as Allen puts it in, I think it's pretty much over. First one is good. Chance to make it a 3-possession game, and that's all she wrote.
That's it.
As my favorite play-by-play guy, Toby Rowland for the Oklahoma Sooners, is saying, unhitch the wagons, put the ponies in the barn for a Sooner victory. In this case, Bobcats will go on to face.
Lamb may have just fouled out, though.
Fouled out?
No, they gave it to one.
So foul on Redmond. Pretty academic at this moment as you were 3 possessions down with 29 seconds to go. But barring a total collapse here in the final half minute, it's going to be Bell County and North Laurel in the semifinal Friday night. Now Hopkins says, look, Steve, not yet. We're still in this thing, as she puts in the first.
She has 11 points. She's the only Colonel, I believe, in double digits.
You are correct. So continuing to fight on. I mean, tough struggles from both teams from the field, but a testament to these coaches and their staffs as Hopkins puts in both. It is a 5-point game, and they're going to immediately have to foul, so Jaylee Cox. So, again, Bell County, all they got to do is hit the freebies, Ronnie, and eventually they'll go home with the victory.
Yeah, it's a 5-point game. She hits these both. Only 20. It's just too little too late for Whitley County.
Now, timeout situation. Bell has 3. Whitley does have 1. Again, the clock does not stop on a made basket. But when you continue to do what Allen is doing there to put it in, it's a tall order. She's made her last 3 from the charity stripe. Make it 4.
Is that her only points of the game?
Actually, no. She is, she's only hit from the line for her points. So she got 2, 4, 6 total, all from the line. But it's a 7-point contest, 26 seconds to go. And they get the ball in. Stolen by Redmond. And another foul, but too little too late as Briley Redmond will go to the line. And that's Hopkins' first foul, but not really going to matter here. So chance to make it 9-point lead. We'll see. First one. Oh, it goes in.
Where the girls use a little bit smaller ball.
Yep.
There's where it's an advantage. A boys' ball would have probably not rattled in there.
Kyrie Lamb done for the night. Had a monster game in this contest. Redmond. Final nail. It does not go in. And it's going to stay with Bell County, I think, off the loose ball.
I don't think Whitley will foul here. I would be surprised if they do at this point, down by 8 points with only 20 seconds to play.
Taylor Gracie Parton into the contest. Final 20 seconds. And we get a timeout.
Let's just stay here because I've messed this.
We're just gonna keep it here. So Coach Collier calls a timeout. Now, the substitution timeout. Now, the thing about, again, it's going to be a tall order. Whitley County has no more timeouts, so they cannot stop the clock. So it's just we're pretty much done here. So the thing about it is their roster, no seniors I see on the roster, so everybody's coming back. Again, we'll finish the year of 15-15, but again, just like we talked about Barberville earlier, got a spot in the regional, and you got to take that with you going into the off season. Bell County will go to 23-7.
They kept Corbin from being here.
You put that in your hat, right? That feather in your cap. So, and you get a chance to continue to build your program.
Both teams have cleared their benches. Well,
and we still
actually no. 4 is still in there. Scarce. That's how you say it. Scarce is still in there.
Like hitting buckets has been pretty scarce tonight. Thank you. Pun intended. I don't know. But Scarce will go to the line, and this is her first opportunity at the charity stripe. 37-29. Make it 38-29. We still might get to the 40 the way this is going, Ryan. We'll see. We're at 38.
Depends on if Whitley County keeps fouling.
And puts it in Scarce. 39-20. Substitute in. So Madeline Taylor coming to game number 30. Also in number 44, Mackenzie Miles. Skip pass over to Taylor. She drives in. Kicks it over to number 20. That is Ava Jones. She'll go to the line and she's fouled. Still playing hard, Ronnie. Doesn't matter. Hey, these kids coming off the bench, they want to get physical too.
That's it.
First shot up is good.
So Whitley County did hit 30. They only had 6 at halftime, folks. You say, how they only have 30? That's why. They only scored 2 points in the second quarter.
Second shot, no good. They get the rebound. Shot no good. Bell County gets you your final score. Bell County 39 and Whitley County 30. Bell County will go on to face North Laurel in the semifinals on Friday night. So the semifinals are set, Ronnie. First game at 6 p.m. here at the arena. It'll be Knox Central taking on South Laurel. And in the second contest, it'll be our winners tonight, North Laurel and Bell County. So shaping up to be a pretty good semifinal match as we are now in the Chase Carson post-game report, brought to you by Chase Carson and candidate for
London City Council.
There you go. All right. So, Ronnie, I'll let you take it over here in the sense of our player superlatives.
Yeah, we'll go through all that. We'll take a break so we can talk about it for a minute. When we come back, we'll talk about this.
Sounds like
game
a plan,
tonight.
my friend.
All right.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
It's all right, with me. Yeah, you're good. We'll go ahead and get you over with, man. Coach, congratulations. Yeah, well, you go. Coach T, thanks for being with us tonight, man. Congratulations. That first half was I don't know if I've ever seen a first half like that, Coach.
I don't neither. I told the girls there in one of the timeouts or into the first quarter that might be one of the craziest or ugliest or however you want to put it halves of basketball I ever seen. The whole game was that way. But now you give credit to both teams. They were battling and fighting, and offense was at a struggle. And I kept trying to tell our kids, if we win the ball game, we're going to have to do it on the defensive end.
Well, and the big thing is it was a very physical game. Probably the most physical. The girls played hard, both girls on both ends. But the big thing is your defense stepped up when you needed to step up.
We did. The game was very, very physical. I thought we got some fouls that we should have had a few fouls called early. Maybe in our favor when we tried to attack and do some things, but they were letting both teams play and beat and bang down in there and stuff. But, and it was consistent. So anyway, the kids found a way to win a ball game, and that's the main thing right now. That's all that matters. And you give yourself a chance to come back and play again. And I told them at halftime, again, it might have been one of the ugliest halves of basketball that I've ever been a part of as a coach, but I'd rather have an ugly win than to have a pretty loss that would be an 85-86. And that's exactly what I told them. And I said, just find a way to win this game.
Yeah, and they did. And they did that for you. They responded every time with physicality. Hit free throws big at the end. That was a big deal. We haven't got the stats yet at the end of the game, but to hit 6 or 7 free throws at the end of the game, that's the difference of the game.
Yes, it is. We made some free throws down the stretch, and Whitley had some kids there. They had to foul. We kind of went to that stall a little bit and stuff, and they had to foul. So, and then they got some kids fouled out. So, but, our kids stepped up and made free throws.
Yeah, that made a big difference. Well, Coach, we'll get the girls over here. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Appreciate you.
All right. Coach T, class act, always willing to talk to us, always here for us, and he does a heck of a job. And but Whitley County, you had a great season, and the ball just didn't bounce your way, and sometimes that's the way it is in life. Congratulations, Coach Collier, on a good season, and somebody had to go home tonight. Unfortunately, it had to be Whitley County. Held to 6 points in the first half. A very physical game on both ends. All right, goes. So Whitley County season is over. Bell County will move on to play North Laurel Friday night. In the other game, Knox Central and South. That is going to be a crazy game. We'll have Kiari Lamb, who's getting ready to come and be with us. They had to go out and get the rewards. And you can come sit down for a minute if you want to while you're waiting. Give you a minute to catch your breath. You had to go get your reward and get all that. You're the offensive player of the game for us, and also the MVP of the game. We'll talk about those superlatives in a minute. But first off, that first half, have you ever been a part of a game that was kind of 14-6 at halftime? That's crazy.
No, I mean, both teams just absolutely incredible.
Final numbers, 18 points and 14 rebounds, your typical game. Very physical. This is definitely, out of the 4 games that I've watched, the most physical game so far. Was it as physical out there as it looked like it was from here?
Definitely. Whitley County hounds us every time. They're a very good opponent, and I'd say that they are probably one of the most physical teams in the region.
Yeah, they really are. So, a big win for you tonight. The big thing is, your goal is to get to Friday, to play in the Final Four. Anything can happen. The ball can bounce anyway. What did it mean to you to get this win tonight for you and your team?
It being my senior year, it really meant a lot. We all go out there and give it everything that we have every single time. So just to see our girls do that really means a lot to me. Just being senior year, that they want to win, then everybody.
Well, you play all these years. We've always been a fan. You've had a great career. It's not over yet. You live to fight another day, and we just are proud of you. And you always keep your composure, even when you're getting back. I'm a big guy, so I always had to do that. They don't realize we get banged.
Yeah.
If we did that to somebody else, they would call the foul on them, wouldn't they? But we get kind of banged a little bit. You get banged. You always keep your composure, and just congratulations on being tonight's MVP.
Thank you.
All right. Well, Kiara Lamb is with us tonight. She's the MVP, and she did a phenomenal job. And then we've got another young lady, Miss Bristol Jordan, that's with us tonight. She had a great night. Bristol, You were a defensive player of the game, 3 big steals in that first half. Diving on the floor. I'm telling you, you're so small and everything, but you're like a beast out there. Have you always been that aggressive?
I have actually tried to pick up my defense intensity this year because where I had to step up and take one of our star players' position after she had gotten hurt. I feel like I should have stepped up, and that's how I did with my defense intensity.
Well, you definitely have, and it's fun. Just fun watching you. And we were talking to Lamb about that first half. I know what was Coach like in the locker room at halftime. Even though you were winning, I don't think he was very happy.
He was like, I have never been a part of such a low scoring game. And he was like, if both teams could make shots, then this would be a really high scoring game. But if either of us go back and forth, then one of us will take the lead.
Yeah. Well, you get some big free throws there at the end. Free throws wins game, and I think you hit 6 or 7 game. You only win by 9. How big is that to stay focused, even when you're tired and you're getting banged on, to hit those big free throws?
Free throws is a big part of the game because that's when you can have 2 shots, extra shots to put points on the board, and I think it's just really to stare down the points on the board and then also get back on defense.
You're right, and Georgia is here. She's our defensive player of the game. Just personally, to get to play on Friday night in the Final Four.
I am extremely happy for our team and also our seniors because it is their last year. I think it gives us another opportunity to play one last game.
Yeah, and you look at it. You look at these seniors and the people that they're going to go on. People that graduated last year and the year before and all that, and now next year you're going to step into those roles to be one of those everybody looks at a vet. How's that make you feel, that?
I feel like big for me, these little girls.
Oh, and you are just a class act. Again, I love watching you play. I enjoyed covering you this year and just kind of seeing what you were doing. And we thank you for being with us tonight, and we just wish you the best of luck Friday night.
Thank you.
It's good to meet you.
You too.
That is Bristol Jordan. She had a great defensive game tonight. She is our defensive player of the game. We'll talk about our superlatives here so that they can go on and do what needs to be. We'll take a time. We'll be right back.
No doubt in the world we live in today, security is our number one priority. Let me tell you about the good folks at L4 Security Group. They offer surveillance, hiring solutions, risk management, guards, mobile patrol, and much more. Buddy Blair and John Blanton have over 60 years experience in the industry and protect over 12 states. Make sure you check out their new location at 116 Shiloh Drive in London, Kentucky. Thank you, L4 Security Group, for your sponsorship of the 13th Region Media Network.
Yeah.
Thank you. There's very
nothing.
I can't get the move. Get up there. Be able to do that. The defensive player of the game from Bell County was number 3, Bristol Jordan. Had a great game, 3 big steals. she came through big for her team, and she did a wonderful job. The offensive player of the game is brought to you by the good folks at Serve Pro. Serve Pro serves Laurel and Pulaski counties. We appreciate them sponsoring the offensive player of the game. It went to no other than Miss Kiari Lamb, number 00, 18 points and 14 rebounds, Steve Black.
Kyrie bringing it tonight and needed every bit of it in this 39-30 game. So
she's also the MVP, brought to you by the VFW of London, post 3302, the in-game MVP, Kiari Lamb, and that puts the first round of the girls into check now. Steve Black will go on and look at the brackets because it's the boys' turn.
Well, before we do that, just talking about the last two nights, it's pretty much chalk here in the region tournament. The top 4 teams in the region by RPI got past their first rounds and will face off Friday in the semifinal. Now, looking to tonight or tomorrow night, changing gears, the gentlemen take center stage, and right off the bat, we got North Laurel defending champion and Big Clay in the house with the bear. And what I apologize.
No, that's fine.
I apologize. Bell and Clay.
And then Pineville Whitley, that's going to be a great game in that second game of the night. And you mentioned that all of the district winners won.
All the district winners won. So, again, chalk. So, again, we'll see if that happens tomorrow night with the district winners. And then on Thursday, you've got North taking on Harlan, and then Corbin and Knox Central.
I'm telling you, that is going to be a dog fight.
Yep.
No pun intended for the Red Hounds.
Roo.
But we appreciate you being with us. We appreciate Serve Pro, and we appreciate Simbri and Daisy's Dream Destinations, and also VFW 3302 here on the Chase Carson postgame show. Chase Carson is running for the London City Council, and he would like for you to consider giving him your vote.
Right.
Steve Black, final thoughts of the night.
I'm ready to go home. What about you?
I think I am as well.
All right.
Okay.
So again, congratulations to our strippers getting past the first. You get a couple of days off, back at it Friday. Let the guys take over tomorrow.
All right. Good night, everybody. From the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network, brought to you by Martin's Peterbilt. Thank you, Chase Carson, for sponsoring the post game. He's running for the London City Council. Make sure